store with all New York Revolution merchandise to show up in the Northwest Spirit. Stop by the first base location or check them out at the third base kiosk. Get a home run from finance when you join First Capital Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution celebrating more than 60 years in the New York community. And don't forget to ask about Piazza, the popular reverse checking accounts to actually pay you. Visit First Capital today and get the ball rolling. Are you hungry yet? Head over to Section 7 where Fire Master Freddy is ready and ready to show you how they fought he's the fastest fryer east of the Mississippi. Lovely tenders features chicken tenders and chicken bites with 10 different sauces to give that chicken some pep. Don't forget the fries. These fast food fries will be seasoned wonderful ways on top of cheese, chili, chicken, pulled pork, bacon, sour cream, or ranch. Pat wants to meet bacon company for red rolls that are always as good as the memories you make at PeoplesBank Park. Sweet potato rolls is a proud sponsor of the New York Revolution. Sweet potato rolls, roll with us, sandwich time, rolling time, anytime. Hey there, fans. Don't forget to check out home run openers on the third base concourse. And home run red is shortly home run review. St. Funnel Cakes is a locally only operated business serving delicious pumpkin and regular funnel cakes in the Central PA area for over 15 years. We can be found at many events in the local area and is not fair. Be sure to visit us at Arch Street Eats for all Revolution home games. Check us out on Facebook. Revolution active on all your favorite social media channels like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And now it's easier than ever to follow along when you're at home in a game. Thanks to 2K Rookie Incorporated, the official IT provider of the New York Revolution, PeoplesBank Park is now equipped with free public Wi-Fi. For access, simplify RevStash Wi-Fi by 2K and home devices list of available Wi-Fi connections. No password necessary. Free Wi-Fi at PeoplesBank Park. Brought to you by 2K Networking Incorporated. The New York Revolution asks all fans always be aware of bats and balls in the empty stands. If you'd like to be reseated behind the protected netting, please alert the usher who will accommodate you. Hey fans, look around the parking lot at 2 cutouts of downtown home at PeoplesBank Talk Box. Take a picture of him and post it to Facebook using the hashtag PeoplesBank Park. Be sure to change your post privacy settings to public so we can see it. You can win a $25 Visa gift card from PeoplesBank. Look for your picture on the video board after the fifth inning, and then head to fan services to claim your prize. There's a new winner every game.
What about stuff on first base? If they ask if they want.
CBS 21 Salute Our Veterans is brought to you by Renewable Anderson and IBEW Local 249.
Please join us with pianist and composer Peter Bostros, accompanied by his orchestra and other local talent, Friday, July 7th, for Sean Dare to Dream concert. It's going to be a night full of surprises that will take you on a musical journey to inspire, captivate, and touch people's hearts. Held at the Strand Capitol in downtown North PA. 7717 Sean Dare to Dream concert. For tickets and information, visit www.mystrandcapital.org. Sean.
All right. Yeah, it's coming back.
I'm Chuck Connors, and I approve this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to announce the starting lineups for this evening's game between.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one crack away from the championship. Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch! Adam Bailey makes the catch! And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. The Ducks are the Atlantic League champions. Swinging a ground ball, hit toward short, charging in his lines. He fields, throws to first. The comeback is complete. From 2-0 down in the series, the Long Island Ducks have won 3 in a row at home. And for the 5th time in franchise history, they will head to the Atlantic League Championship Series.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
We are live here at PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. It is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. Tonight it is the nightcap of a day-night doubleheader as the Ducks look to complete a 4-game series sweep of the York Revolution. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Pollack. Happy to be back once again for all the play-by-play action. Game 1 earlier today at 11 o'clock in the morning start. And much of the same for Long Island in this series. The offense broke out the bats. The pitching staff did a terrific job. And it all held up for a 7-2 win for Long Island that guaranteed them their first series victory of the season. Ducks had split a series and dropped 2 series in a row, but they have won the first 3 games here in York, and they will try for their first series sweep here this evening. Let's recap Game 1 for you if you didn't get a chance to miss it. You might have been at school, you might have been at work, wherever you were. It's all right. We've got all the highlights for you here. And to start things off, the Ducks got to Curtis Parch, the starter of the Revolution, right away in the first inning. With 1 out, Delta Cleary Jr. walked. Nolan Reimold was hit by a pitch, and up to the plate stepped Mark Krause. Here comes the 3-1 delivery. Pitch on the way. Krause swings and lines one into center field. There's a base hit. Cleary Jr. heading to third. Kevin Byers waving him around. The ball bobbled by Thomas in center. Cleary Jr. scores easily. Nolan Reimold advances to third. The 10th RBI of the season for Mark Krause, and the Ducks lead it 1-0 here in the first. So Krause, who has been red hot in this series, drives in the first run, but York would tie the game in the bottom of the first against Dennis O'Grady, the starter for Long Island. With 1 out, Derek Robinson singled to right. He went from first to third on a base hit by Michael Burgess, and a wild pitch brought home Robinson, the second wild pitch of the inning, to make it a 1-1 ball game. In the second, with 2 men out, Delta Cleary, Elmer Reyes singled to center and stole second base. Up came Phelan Lentini, and he did what he had to get the Ducks the lead back. Parch looks to second, deals to the plate, and Lentini swings and smacks one into left field. There's a base hit. Reyes will go to third, but he's going to have to stop right there. Throw comes in towards the shortstop. Lentini going for second, and now Lentini is caught. Racing back to first base, they throw there. Guzman now chasing him to second, and the run's going to score. The run comes in to score. Lentini is tagged out, but an excellent job by Phelan Lentini to get in the rundown and get Reyes home. So the Ducks get a run, and they now lead it 2-1. So the Ducks on the single and the rundown have a 2-1 lead. Again, though, York would tie the game as Jared Mitchell led off the second with a solo home run to right, his first of the year. Both sides would trade zeros in the third and the fourth inning as the starters seemed to settle in. In the fifth, the Ducks would get the lead back and they would keep it for good. Delta Cleary Jr. beat out an infield single to short. He stole second base, and after a strikeout of Nolan Reimold, back to the plate came Krause. First pitch from Parch to Krause. And he will swing and slash one in the air to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Around third is Cleary Jr. He will come in to score. Big turn at first from Mark Krause. And he will have to scamper back quickly. But it is a 2-out RBI single the opposite way for the Ducks first baseman. And Long Island takes the lead 3-2 here in the fifth. So the Ducks in front 3-2 on Krause's second RBI of the game. Dennis O'Grady would complete his 5th inning of work and did a terrific job allowing just 2 runs to pick up the win. Long Island would put the game away with 2 runs in the 6th and 2 more in the 7th. Tyrell Harris, who had pitched here as the starter on Monday night, came back on some short rest. He had only pitched 3 innings because of rain on Monday night, and he allowed a single, a double, and then hit Lyons and Reyes back-to-back to drive in a run. Out of the game came Harris, in came Melvin Mercedes. He gave up a double play ball to Lentini, but scoring on the play was Alex Berg to make it a 5-2 game at that point. And then in the 7th inning, with 1 on and 2 men out, up came Angelo Sanco. 3-1 delivery. And Sanco, it's a high drive in the air to right center. It's hit well. Back goes the right fielder Mitchell. He looks up, and you can forget it. Off of one of the beams on the scoreboard in right, Angelo Sanco with a 2-run blast. His 2nd home run in as many days, 3rd of the season, and it's a 7-2 lead for the Ducks here in the 7th inning. Well over 400 feet for Sanco, so the Ducks had a 7-2 lead. The bullpen was spectacular for Long Island. In the 6th inning, Patrick Kreider, a 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless inning in the 7th for Jim Fuller. He allowed just 1 base runner to get on via the error. In the 8th, Zach Treese pitching for the 2nd straight day. 1-2-3 went the Revolution. In the 9th, with 2 out, York tried to stage a rally. Jared Mitchell was hit by a pitch. Ryan Dent singled to right, and Brandon Thomas was the last hope for York. Hardsma gets the sign from Berg and comes set. The 1-ball, 2-strike pitch on the way to Brandon Thomas is swung on and missed strike 3. Ball down in the dirt. Berg will throw on to first base for the final out of this game. This ball game is over, and the Long Island Ducks have won their first series of the 2017 season. They win their 3rd straight game over the York Revolution, this one by a final count of 7-2. So the Ducks with their 3rd straight win, a 7-2 victory. Dennis O'Grady, the win, improved to 1-0. Curtis Parch, the loser. He fell to 0-2, 3-hour, 13-minute game in front of 2,264 here in York as part of Baseball and Education Day. And the Ducks, for the 2nd time in this series, pound out 14 hits in the game. Take a break on the pregame show. When we come back, I will sit down with the Game 1 hero, Angelo Sanco, to talk about his hot recent streak at the plate.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Ducks and the Revs getting set to do battle for the 2nd time today. Nightcap of a day-night doubleheader between these two teams. We'll have more on the pitching matchups and starting lineups in a bit. First, I was able to catch up in between games today with Angelo Sanco, who had 3 hits in the opener of this doubleheader, including a home run for the 2nd straight day. He's now got 3 home runs, the active team leader in long balls. So I caught up with him to discuss what's been allowing him to see the ball so well of late. Angela, 3 straight 2-hit games, homers in back-to-back games. What's working well for you right now at the plate?
Just seeing the ball good, seeing the ball up, and sticking with the approach I have in my mind. And, it's been working so far.
Do you feel like now that you're getting regular playing time after Nate Fryman's departure, that's also helping that you're getting regular at-bats on a daily basis?
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime you can get into a rhythm, especially playing each and every day, it definitely helps out. I mean, I love Nate to death. But, I wish him all the luck in Mexico. But, when you get into a rhythm, playing every day, it helps out a lot.
This is your first season here with the Ducks. It's been a couple weeks. How much are you enjoying playing for this team?
It's a lot of fun. All the guys are good. KB's amazing, Billy's awesome, and it's a fun time.
You came from a great atmosphere in St. Paul in the American Association where you spent the past 3 seasons. Do you view this almost as a step up, sort of going from the American Association to the Atlantic League?
For me, it's kind of the same. Baseball's baseball. Competition may be a little bit on the more upside, but at the same time, it's still baseball. That's how I view it, and I try and go out there each and every day and help the team win as much as I can.
Well, you've certainly helped the team win over these 3 games thus far in this series, 3 straight wins over the York Revolution. After the way this weekend went against the New Britain Bees, how exciting is it to see this team turn it around, especially offensively?
Oh, it's awesome to see. Coming into spring training, we knew what kind of talent we had coming in, and it's good to finally put everything together.
Do you get a sense that guys are just seeing the ball better and getting better at bats, or is it a situation where maybe you're running into some pitching that's not doing as well right now?
I think it's just, everyone's timing is starting to get into it. I mean, not playing as many games as you would like for spring training. You get more bats, and the more bats you see, timing gets better, and everything just gets better with timing.
Especially also talk about the pitching. They're kind of overlooked with all the runs and hits that you guys have been picking up lately. But Rafael Perez, 7 strong innings yesterday. Dennis O'Grady in a spot start, 5 innings of 2-run ball today. How much of a lift has it been seeing what they're doing on the mound?
Oh, it's a great lift for us. Anytime you can get pitching like that, no matter what situation, it helps the ball club each and every day.
Well, game 2 of this doubleheader coming up against the Revolution. I know you guys have already won this series, but you guys take the field. What's the mindset? Is it a situation of our job's done, we've won 3 or 4, or are you looking to complete this 4-game sweep?
Oh, we're looking to complete this 4-game series, with the sweep, and no backing down, and we're on to this one.
And finally, when you look back on your career up to this point, what are some of the memories that kind of stick out, some of the best memories from your time after getting drafted and then playing in St. Paul?
Just riding this whole career out, this really wouldn't be possible without the love and support of my wife, Sharnay, and my 2 kids, Casey and Kiyomi, because without their support, this really wouldn't happen. So I thank them with all my heart, and without this, my career wouldn't be possible.
Well, thanks so much for the time, Angelo. Keep having that success at the plate, and good luck here with the Ducks.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is Angelo Sanko, an infielder and an outfielder for the Ducks. He'll get the start in left field for the 2nd time today here in the nightcap of the day-night doubleheader. Step aside once again here on the pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a closer look at the pitching matchup for tonight, the starting lineups, and then the first pitch to follow here at PeoplesBank Park.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Billy Horn, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it! The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Final game of this 4-game series here in York, Pennsylvania between the Long Island Ducks and the York Revolution coming up momentarily. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup for tonight's game. It's going to be a bit interesting for the Ducks. Tyler Levine will make the start for Long Island in his 2nd appearance in a Ducks uniform, spring training invitee, who then was signed by the Ducks last week. He pitched 1 game on Sunday, a scoreless inning, and he will get his first start of his professional career tonight. We'll see how far he can go. Meanwhile, on the other side, it is going to be Steve Janis of the York Revolution. Making his third start of the year, Janis has made 2 outings thus far and has won 1 and lost 1, allowing 2 earned runs in both. Time for our national anthem. An excellent job with our national anthem here tonight, and we are just about set for baseball for the final time here this week in York. Ducks won't be back here until the end of July, but these two teams will see a lot of each other as they will play again next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at Bethpage Ballpark, and then the following week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, May 16th through the 18th. So lots of games between these two in the beginning half of May. All right, time for the starting lineups for tonight's game. Ducks will go with Phelan Lentini leading things off. He is the right fielder. Delta Cleary Jr. batting second in center field. And the 3-hitter in left field is Angelo Sanko, our guest here on the pregame show. Mark Krause is at first base, batting in the cleanup spot. Nolan Reimold moves down to the number 5 spot. He is the designated hitter. Batting sixth at third base, Cody Puckett. Elmer Reyes moves up to the number 7 spot. He is the second baseman. Giovanni Alfonso will get the start at shortstop. He will hit 8th, and rounding out the order for the Ducks is the catcher, and that is Dominic Blanco. Meanwhile, on the other side for the York Revolution, who are trying to salvage the finale of this series, they've dropped the first 3. Jared Mitchell leads off in right field. Jose Constanza back in the lineup in left field batting second. Joel Guzman is the designated hitter. He will hit 3rd, and in the cleanup spot is the first baseman Michael Burgess. Luis Allen will do the catching. He will hit 5th. Ducks will get their first look at Angel Franco. He is in the number 6 spot and at second base for York. Brian Pounds at third base will hit 7th. The 8-hitter is the shortstop Ryan Dent. And rounding out the order for the Revolution is the center fielder Travis Witherspoon. Entering this ball game as we stand in the Atlantic League standings, though still very, very early in the season, Ducks remain 2 games behind the Somerset Patriots, who won earlier today in New Britain to sweep that series. Ducks are 7-6. A game over 500 for the first time since they won the opening game of the season. Meanwhile, the Revolution have dropped to 5-7 now, 2 games under 500. They are now 1 game back in the Freedom Division standings of both Southern Maryland and Lancaster. Ducks have improved to 6-4 on the road this year. Revolution have dropped to 3-3 here at home. So we are ready for baseball. The Ducks continue to wear the orange jerseys as Phelan Lentini will step up to home plate. Steve Janis working out of the windup on the mound. First pitch of the game is a fastball over the inside corner for strike 1. Sun continuing to set here in York. So we've got some shadows out on the field, as you can see via our online video stream. That should improve as the game goes on, as Lentini smacks one in the air to right center. But playing him perfectly was the center fielder Witherspoon, and he'll make the catch in the gap in right center for the first out. Earlier today, the wind was incredibly strong all game long, blowing out to right center and towards the right field corner. That American flag out in right center currently hanging without any movement at all. So the wind has died down considerably here in York, much to the dismay of the hitters, as the Ducks hitters have certainly taken advantage of the wind blowing out all series. Delta Cleary Jr. at the plate. He takes outside on a fastball, 1-0. is the count. Cleary Jr. 14 for 52 to begin the year. He's got a home run and 5 runs batted in. The line in the offering is fouled straight back to the screen. Good cut by Cleary Jr., and that will even things up at 1-1. Sun is shining. Beautiful weather today, albeit a little bit breezy earlier on. The clouds that were here earlier today have evaporated for the most part, so just a couple of clouds off in the distance as Janice misses high and outside for ball 2. Janice at 6'5", 210 pounds, out of Marietta, Georgia. Just turned 26 years old. The breaking ball here misses off the outside corner again. So the right-hander now behind at 3-1. Opening night for the Revolution was his 26th birthday of the season. And this changeup just misses outside again for ball 4. So Delta Cleary Jr. draws the one-out walk here in the opening inning. That's another Ducks walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. My mistake, I had said 26th, his 25th birthday, back on April the 21st. So 1 on and 1 out here is Angelo Sanco, who has homered in back-to-back games, has picked up multiple hits in 3 straight, as well as 4 of his last 5. Cleary Jr. going for second. Pitch is taken outside. The throw down to second base is not in time. Cleary Jr. slid in, and the shortstop, Ryan Dent, could not hang on to the baseball. So Delta Cleary Jr., it was going to be a close play at second base, and Cleary Jr. could not Cleary Jr. slid in, and Dent could not hang on to it. So that is going to be stolen base number 10 on the season for Delta Cleary Jr., and he has temporarily taken over the team lead. Cleary Jr. will take his lead off of second base. The throw was close. Looked like it might have beaten him to the bag, but again, Dent could not secure it in his glove. Here comes the 1-0 to the lefty, Sanco. Pitch on the way, and he lays off the high fastball. And now in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count. Sanco now up to 10 for his first 37 this year. 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, and 7 runs scored. And really has flourished since getting into the starting lineup on a consistent basis. 2-0, taken all the way, a strike on the outside corner. And now the count 2-1. When Nate Fryman was here at the beginning of the season, Sanco have been playing sparingly, but now with Fryman out, Sanco getting regular playing time, and he has been hitting the ball incredibly well. 2-1 delivery, swinging the ground ball up the middle. That's going to sneak through into center field, a base hit. Cleary Jr. getting the sign around third and score. Witherspoon fires in. It's cut off by Michael Burgess. An RBI single for Angelo Sanco, who continues his red-hot hitting. And the Ducks scored the game's first run once again. They lead it 1-0. RBI number 7 on the year for Sanco, who has driven in 5 runs now in this series. Had 2 RBIs last night, 2 RBIs in game 1, and has another here in game 2. So Sanco has put the Ducks on top. The left-handed hitting Mark Krause, who has been unconscious in this series for Long Island, will come back up to home plate. First pitch to him is taken for a strike. And the count 0-1. Krause drove in 2 runs in the opening game of today's day-night doubleheader and has now driven in 7 runs for the series. 7 of his 11 RBIs have come in this series alone. The 0-1, and that breaking ball taken upstairs by the lefty hitter. We'll even things at 1-1. Krause 14 for his first 44. With the home run to go along with 11 runs batted in. He homered here in the first game of this series. 1-1 on the way. He's taken on the outside corner for a strike. And Krause now behind at 1-2. Janice in his first season with the Revolution after spending 4 seasons in the Atlanta Braves organization. His 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball that misses down and in. Krause would not bite, and so the count even at 2-2. Long day of baseball today. 2 9-inning games on the schedule. Ducks have already won the first. Long Island now 2-3 in games during a doubleheader this year. 2-2. And Kraus takes up and away. And Janis having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone here in the early going, as he has now got a count full of 3-2 on Kraus. We'll see if Kevin Baez sends Sanko from first. He's being held on by Michael Burgess. Janis comes set. There goes Sanko. Pitch to Kraus. Fouled off the mask. The catcher, Luis Allen, and back to the backstop. Will do it again. While the Ducks continue to wear their orange jerseys, Revolution had worn the whites in Game 1. And they are now wearing their alternate uniforms, a navy blue jersey with the word Revs on the front, and white and yellow trim on the sleeves. Throw over, and Sanko is back safely. So the Ducks trying to give Tyler Levine as much of a lead as possible to work with here in the early going. They've got one run in. And the 3-2 is popped high in the air to left, shallow. Moving in and towards the line, Jose Constanza still racing on as the wind took it a bit. It's picked up again, but the ball is caught. Sanko back to first, and there are 2 away. Defensively tonight for the Revolution, as we just mentioned, Jose Constanza is in left, Travis Witherspoon in center, and Jared Mitchell in right field. Now on the infield from left to right, you have Brian Pounds at third base. The shortstop is Ryan Dent, second baseman Angel Franco, and at first base Michael Burgess. Nolan Reimold taking high for ball 1. Catcher tonight Luis Allen and Steve Janis on the mound. From the stretch, here's the 1-0 pitch. Janis comes home and Reimold takes a fastball strike on the inside corner. Allen had dropped the baseball, but gets a strike call anyway. 1-1 on Reimold, who is 9 for 38. No homers, 4 runs batted in. The Ducks offense has been so strong in this series, and I'm sure it will get even better once Reimold starts to get into a groove. And here he hits a high drive in the air to deep left center. Back goes the center fielder Witherspoon at the wall, and you can forget it. Nolan Reimold out to left center field with his first home run as a Long Island Duck. The former major leaguer goes yard with 2 out, and the Ducks lead it 3-0. That's got to feel good for Reimold, as this is the Ducks' 14th game of the season. He hits a big 2-run home run to the playground in left center, just over the wall. And so he picks up 2 RBIs, his 5th and 6th of the season, and the Ducks have a 3-run first inning lead. The homers keep coming for Long Island here in this series. Boy, have they hit the ball hard throughout the course of this 4-game set. First pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1 on Cody Puckett, the 6-hitter. So Nolan Reimold with his first Duck dinger, if you will. As here Puckett takes a breaking ball down low, and that'll leave the count at 1-1. For Long Island, they have now hit 5 home runs in the 4 games of this series. Puckett, Kraus, Sanko twice, and now Reimold. Puckett lines one into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2 hops in front of Jose Constanza. 3rd hit of the inning for the Ducks against Steve Janis. The Ducks well on their way to making it 4 consecutive games with double-digit hit totals. Obviously still a long way to go, though, in this one. So the Ducks have now hit 13 home runs here on the season. They came into the day with 11. They've now got 13. And if the Ducks hit 100, they will meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. And Chappie's Funeral Homes will therefore donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So Puckett at first with 2 down. Elmer Reyes to the plate. He fouls one off to the first base side. And the count 0-1. Mentioned Tyler Levine going to be making the first start here as a Duck. The only time he started since finishing school was 2015. He played with Old Orchard Beach in the Independent North Country League. He did start 9 games there. The 0-1. Reyes pops one up in the air. Foul territory, first base side. Michael Burgess on the warning track, cannot make the play. could not come up with the baseball as he had difficulty with the pop-up ranging towards the stands, and it bounced on the warning track, hopped into the stands. And so the count 0-2. Revolution have had some difficulty defensively in this series. They've made 2 errors in each of the last 2 games. Some nice plays mixed in, but it's been a difficult series top to bottom for them. 0-2. Reyes takes high and inside, a breaking ball that came up and above his head. 3 Ducks batters were hit by a pitch in the first game of this doubleheader. And then a Revolution batter hit in the 9th inning. David Ardsman hit Jared Mitchell. 1-2. And a breaking ball is a called strike 3 on the outside corner. So Steve Janis has his first strikeout of the night. But the damage has been done for the Ducks. 3 runs on 3 hits, including a 2-run home run for Nolan Reimold, his first with the Ducks. 1 runner left on base, and after a half inning, it is Long Island 3 and York coming up to bat.
Hey fans, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Great start to this nightcap for the Ducks as they score 3 runs in the opening half inning. They lead it 3-0 over the York Revolution. And right-hander Tyler Levine taking his warm-up tosses in preparation of making his first start with the Ducks. First, the cannon explodes out in right center field, as is the custom here at PeoplesBank Park at the start of the bottom half of the first inning. So the cannon goes off, a cannonball corner, as they call it, out in the lawn seating area in right center field. Cannonball Charlie firing it off after the middle of the first inning, right at the start of the bottom of the first, as well as for every Ducks home run, every Revolution home run. I can't imagine he would do so for every Ducks home run, but every York home run, as well as if the Revolution win. And so there have not been many cannons shot off in this series, much to the Ducks' delight. Jared Mitchell will lead things off for the Revolution as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Tyler Levine on the mound, and the East Meadow native ready to go to work. First pitch is a fastball down the middle for strike 1. Levine comes to Long Island with the Ducks. Born in East Meadow, played his high school baseball at East Meadow High School. And the 0-1 here is up and away. Evens up the count at 1-1. Last season, spent time in the Frontier League, split with the Joliet Slammers and the Evansville Otters. One delivery, breaking ball, that hits the outside corner for a called strike. Jared Mitchell didn't like the call, it's 1-2. Mitchell 7 of 33 to begin the season, a home run and 6 runs batted in. That homer came off of Dennis O'Grady in the first game of the doubleheader today. Levine's 1-2, swinging a ground ball to the right side. Elmer Reyes to his left gobbles it up, throws to Krause at first, and Mitchell retired for out number 1. Well, we were talking about it briefly during the pregame show, but it's going to be interesting to see what the Ducks do on the mound. They have certainly had a lot of taxing work on their bullpen of late, between the weekend series against New Britain and this series against York. Kevin Byas said after Tyler Levine, he's got Tyler Wilson, Matt Larkins, whose throw day is today, might be pitching an inning in this game as well. And then unsure of the rest of the order after that. He's hoping Tyler Levine will be able to give him some length today, like O'Grady did in game 1 with 5 innings of 2-run ball, and like Rafael Perez did last night, as he pitched 7 innings of 2-run ball. 0-1 on Jose Constanza, who had game 1 off, back in the lineup here for the nightcap. Levine's 0-1. Constanza takes, I should say, and another strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Constanza has driven in 2 on the season. Levine working quickly on the mound, shakes off his catcher Blanco, now gets the pitch he likes. 0-2 delivery, and that is on the outside corner, strike 3 called. There's the first strikeout of the night for Tyler Levine, as Constanza goes down looking. 2 quick outs for the right-hander in the first. And that will bring to the plate the designated hitter, Joel Guzman. Defensively for the Ducks, Sonko in left, Cleary Jr. in center, and Lentini in right. On the infield, Puckett starts at third. Alfonso gets the start at short. Giovanni Alfonso, Elmer Reyes, the second baseman, Mark Krause at first. Dominic Blanco does the catching behind home plate after Alex Berg started the opener. And Tyler Levine up on the mound for Long Island. First pitch here to Guzman, and that is in for a strike. Blanco had dropped the baseball, and Guzman did not agree with the call from Ian Kelly, who is back at home plate. Home plate umpire for tonight's game. He was in game 1 of this series as well and drew the ire of both sides on what players from both sides called a fairly tight strike zone. 0-1 from Levine. Guzman takes a breaking ball. This misses a little bit up and inside. And Elmer Reyes at second base threw his arms in the air thinking that was a strike. So it's 1-1 on Guzman, who's 9 of 36 with a homer and 6 runs batted in. 1-1 delivery. Guzman swings and grounds this one foul to the first base side. And Levine ahead 1-2, looking to complete a 1-2-3 bottom half of this first inning. Well, the right-handed swinger will dig back into the batter's box. An all-star a year ago with these Revolution. Also played with Camden in 2015 here in the Atlantic League. 1-2 delivery from Tyler Levine is swung on and missed, strike 3. A nasty breaking ball from the right-hander. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the first, and a good start for the East Meadow native. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Tyler Levine retires the side in order, which means it's another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. One more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. To the second we go, Ducks on top 3-0.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Well, Ducks fans, a reminder that every walk by a Ducks batter this season is presented by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island, offering the comprehensive quality care that you need the moment you need it. Giovanni Alfonso takes the first pitch from Steve Jonathan's side for ball 1. City MD Urgent Care. Need a doctor? Just walk in. 3-0 Ducks as we move to the second inning. Janice delivers, and Alfonso takes a strike on the outside corner. Giovanni Alfonso gets the start here in Game 2 after Dan Lyons played shortstop in Game 1. Alfonso 2 for his first 14 with the Ducks. The line and the 1-1 is a breaking ball down in the dirt. They appeal the first, and Tim McCaffrey says that Alfonso went around. So the count goes to 1-2. Nice crowd on hand here for this Wednesday night game. A lot of the seating bowl is filled in. There are some empty seats out and about, but pretty good crowd here, and some fans out on the lawn seating area 2 in right center. 1-2 is chopped on the ground to short. Ryan Dent charges in. He fields and throws off balance to first to retire his shortstop counterpart. And there's one away in the second. Steve Janis last season split time with AA Mississippi and AAA Gwinnett in the Atlanta Braves organization. He had a 3-2 record for both teams. Had a 1.89 ERA in 18 games for Mississippi, 3.31 in 26 games, one of which was a start for Gwinnett. Combined for 4 saves as well, the first 4 of his career. First pitch here to Dominic Blanco is a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Had been a starter throughout his career, the first 3 seasons of his career, but began last season as a reliever. And now a starter here with the York Revolution. This is his 3rd start of the season. And he has won 1 and lost 1 with an ERA of 4. Blanco a ground ball foul along the first base line. And so Blanco now behind at 0-2. He's 2 for 9 to begin his Ducks career. No homers or runs batted in just yet. But with the day-night doubleheader, as is the case throughout the course of the season. This is the 3rd doubleheader already for the Ducks, by the way. 0-2. That's outside for ball 1. Typically, you'll see one catcher play the day game, another play the night game. That's the case with the Revolution. Isaiah Tejeda caught the day game, and Luis Allen behind the plate here tonight. This is the first scheduled doubleheader for the Ducks this year. 1-2. That's taken inside for ball 2. The Ducks actually have 4 scheduled doubleheaders. They have this one. A couple later in May, 1 at home, 1 in Bridgeport. And then later this season, I believe in August, if my memory serves correct, in Somerset, they also have a scheduled doubleheader. 2-2. On the inside corner, strike 3 called. Nice slider that time from the right-hander Steve Janis. He picks up his 2nd strikeout of the night, both of them looking. And with 2 away, back to the top of the order for Phelan Lentini. The Ducks had a couple of doubleheaders already due to inclement weather. Saturday on opening weekend in Southern Maryland rained out, so they played 2 7-inning games on Sunday, April the 23rd. First pitch here to Phelan Lentini, and he takes a breaking ball high and inside 1-0. And the Ducks had their opener in Somerset on April the 26th rained out, so they played, or April the 25th rained out, they played 2 on the 26th. 1-0. There's a strike. Breaking ball over the inside corner. Lentini did not like it. It's 1-1. That was also an 11 o'clock start, but that was 2 7-inning games on the schedule. This is 2 9 separate gates. 1-1 is upstairs for ball 2. But of course, that one was scheduled to be 2 7-inning games, and they decided to make it 3 because they played 21 innings that day between the 2 games. 1-1-11, 1-1-10. Typical Ducks Patriots. 2-1 Lentini takes. That is at the knees. A fastball on the outside corner for strike 2. 2-2 on Lentini, who hit a strong line drive to right center his first time up, but caught on the run by Travis Witherspoon. 2-2 delivery on the way. And Lentini takes on the outside corner, strike 3 called. He did not agree with that one either, and has just been upset all at bat long with Ian Kelly's strike zone. So the Ducks go down in order in their half of the second. We head to the bottom of inning number 2, 3-0 in favor of Long Island.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Delta Cleary Jr., and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. As we go to the bottom of the second inning, the Ducks lead 3-0 over the Revolution. It's time for the Ducks Health Report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. Mentioned this earlier today, Yuri De La Rosa remains out on the inactive list. He is day-to-day with arm soreness. Chinwe Sao, who is on the active roster but still is day-to-day with arm soreness. Both not available for tonight's game. Neither is Amalio Diaz, who has been feeling ill all day. Was told after the game he wasn't available last night because he wasn't feeling well. High fly ball in the air to right center off the bat of Michael Burgess. Cleary Jr. and Lentini going back. Warning track at the wall, and Cleary Jr. made the catch. Excellent grab by Delta Cleary Jr. on the warning track in right center, leaping up against the wall. Fabulous play for the first out of the second inning. Robbed an extra base hit from first baseman Michael Burgess. And there is out number one. The Ducks, who have played very strong defensively in this series. Another terrific play. So as we were saying, Amalio Diaz not available because he has been under the weather, not feeling well. But aside from that, the Ducks are healthy. Dan Lyons and Alex Berg getting rest in the nightcap of the doubleheader. Lyons did get hit by a pitch in the first game on the left arm. And he said he is okay, but definitely felt it on that pitch. First pitch here is a strike to Luis Allen, the catcher from Tyler Levine. And so 0-1 the count on Allen, who's 4 for his first 13 with a run batted in. Here another pitch. This one a little bit low. That'll even things up at 1 strike. Chris Cody dealing with arm issues for the Revolution. And Logan Williamson on the inactive list today. He is dealing with a calf strain. The 2 injuries for York. Ground ball hit to short here. 2 hops for Giovanni Alfonso. He throws on to Kraus at first in time for out number 2. Well, the man coming to the plate now, Angel Franco, had been on the injury report for York in the first 2 days of this series. He is recovering from a groin strain, but he will get the opportunity to play here in game number 4 of this 4-game set. Franco, a switch hitter. He will bat from the left side against the right-hander Tyler Levine, who's looking to make it back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings to begin his night. Levine gets the sign from Blanco. And his first pitch, Franco takes down and away for ball 1. Franco 9 for his first 24. He's got a home run and 6 runs batted in. Got off to a very good start this season. He's only played in 7 games thus far due to that groin strain. 1-0 is a nice breaking ball dealt over the outside corner for a strike from Levine, who's been mixing up his pitches very well here in the early going between the fastball and the off-speed, the breaking ball. He's done a very good job keeping these Revolution hitters off balance. Also working quickly, the 1-1, swing and a miss. There's that diving breaking ball down in the zone. Franco swings right through it, and Levine ahead in the count, 1-2. Infield straight away for Franco. Puckett about halfway at third. Levine comes set, kicks and fires. Swinging a ground ball to second. Elmer Reyes is there. He throws on a first for the out. Back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings for Tyler Levine. Great start for the right-hander. Revolution go in order. We will head to the third here at PeoplesBank Park. Ducks remain in front, 3-0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Cody Puckett, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Tyler Levine has retired the side in order in each of the first 2 innings, so we go to the third with the Ducks still in front 3-0. New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there for coverage of the Long Island Ducks, Mets, Yankees, Major and Minor League Baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer. Visit www.nysportsday.com. New York Sports Day, your independent Gotham sports news source. Delta Cleary Jr. to lead off in the third against Steve Janis, and he takes a strike over the outside corner, 0-1. Cleary Jr. drew a 1-out walk in the first inning and came home after stealing second on the RBI single by Sonko. There is a strike dealt over the outside corner again from Janis. 85 miles an hour according to the scoreboard in right center. So Cleary Jr. quickly behind 0-2. And here he swings and fouls one off to the first base side of home plate. So we'll do it once again at 0-2. For Janis, this is his 86th career appearance, 42nd career start. 0-2 delivery, and this is high. 4-1. 5th season of professional baseball for Janis, who we mentioned earlier, 25 years old. Another pitch out of the zone here, up high. And 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ducks have been hitting the ball well all series long. Obviously a good sign for this team after the struggles over the weekend. 2-2 is fouled off to the third base side, back into the seats out of play. So we shall do it once again at 2-2. After the Ducks head home, they will welcome in the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs for 3 over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then next Monday through Wednesday it will be the York Revolution coming into town. 2-2 pitch misses the inside corner under the hands of Cleary Jr. So after falling behind 0-2, he has worked the count full. Cleary Jr. in game 1 today had a hit in 4 at-bats, a walk, and scored twice. And here he smacks one to the left side. Diving stop made by Ryan Dent. The throw from the dirt, not in time. And Cleary Jr., whose 1 hit in game 1 was an infield single, has got himself yet another. So he has been on base twice in this game as he legs out the infield base hit to Ryan Dent. A solid line drive off the bat toward short. Give Dent credit for making the stop on the play. But Cleary Jr. much too quick. And so the leadoff man is on for the Ducks. Dent was kind of hunched over there out by shortstop. William Reuter, the third base umpire, making sure he's okay before letting play resume. Angelo Sonko from the left side. He takes outside for ball 1. Cleary Jr. got on to begin the first inning with 1 out. He stole second right away. We'll see if he takes off at any point again here in this situation. Janis gets the sign from Allen. Pitch on the way. Sonko lifts a drive in the air to center, but it is right at Travis Witherspoon. He'll make the catch. Tough break there for Sonko. Hit the ball hard. A bullet line drive right back up the middle. But right at the center fielder, Witherspoon, who barely had to move, and there's one away. So Sonko now 1 for 2 after driving in a run and scoring a run in the first inning. 7th RBI, 8th run of the season. 1 on, 1 out. Here is the lefty swinging, Mark Krause. Krause digs in, Janis from the stretch. Throw over to first, and Cleary Jr. dives back safely. He has briefly taken over the team lead in stolen bases with 10 on the season. 1 more than Lantini, though Lantini has not been called yet. Cleary Jr. has been once. Another throw over, and again back safely is the Ducks center fielder. Krause, who spent last season in AAA with the Mets organization, digs in. There goes Cleary Jr. Pitch is taken outside. The throw down to second is in time. A perfect throw from the catcher Luis Allen to catch Delta Cleary Jr. Trying to steal second. Second time he's been caught stealing this year. So just like that, 2 away. And the count 1-0 on Mark Krause. Time called here at home plate as Krause steps out. He hit a fly ball to left in his first at bat. Now he's back in the first inning. Kicking the pitch. Krause takes low and away. And he's now in the driver's seat with a 2-ball, no strike count. Put out on that caught stealing was 2-6, by the way. Allen to Dent. Krause takes again. Close pitch, but did not get called a strike, so it is 3-0 on Mark Krause with Nolan Reimold waiting on deck. He who hit the 2-run home run in the first inning. 3-0 on the way to Krause, taking all the way, and it's downstairs, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk with 2 men out to Mark Krause. Second walk of the night issued by Janis. Another Ducks walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So Reimold will come to the plate once again with 1 on and 2 out. He hit a 2-run homer in this situation in the first. First pitch here, and that is taken down the middle for strike 1. Reimold's homer is first of his Ducks career. He has now driven in 6 runs and scored 5 this season. Krause leads at first, and the 0-1 is a breaking ball that misses inside to even things up at 1-1. Janis had allowed 2 earned runs in each of his first 2 starts, but 3 runs in the first inning, all earned here tonight. Reimold takes a breaking ball that catches the outside corner. Nice curve from Janis for strike 2. And now he is 1 strike away from getting through the inning without any harm done. 1-2 delivery. Line drive over first down the right field line for Reimold. It's a base hit. Krause around second. He will head to third. Kevin Baez waving him around third base. Krause is now going to get the stop sign as the throw comes in to Burgess. So Reimold is at second with his second extra base hit of the night. A double down the right field line, his 3rd double of the season. Kevin Baez initially was waving Krause around third base as Mitchell went to go retrieve it, but gave him the stop sign last second. And Krause alertly saw it to prevent getting thrown out at home plate. So the Ducks with their 5th hit of this ball game, 2nd of this inning. And now the caught stealing by Cleary Jr. looms large. Of course, you never know if the rest of the inning would have continued the same. But 2 in scoring position here with 2 out. Cody Puckett to the plate. He singled in his first at bat of the night. Time is called. Ready to go now is the right-hander. First pitch to Puckett. Swing and a miss. Good hack. Got a good pitch to hit. But swung right through it, and it's 0-1. Puckett 1 for 1 in this game, now 13 of 43 on the season. He had a hit in 5 at-bats in game 1, a single in the 3rd, and also scored a run in the 7th. 0-1 delivery, and Puckett swings and fouls one off back behind the plate. So Steve Janis gets ahead at 0-2 on the Ducks' third baseman. Puckett is the K-Man tonight, which is sponsored by Rudders, which is very much like a Wawa, if you've ever been to one of those, or 7-Eleven with even more. And so if Cody Puckett strikes out, fans will win a free order of mozzarella sticks. 0-2. Puckett grounds one weakly here. Third base side of the mound, going to be a tough play. Charging in his Pounds, barehand throws, not in time. It's an infield single for Cody Puckett. Mark Krause scores from third. Give Puckett the RBI, and it's 4-0 Long Island. Puckett did not hit it all that hard, but he found the right spot for it. A chopper that went to the right of the mound as Krause views it from the pitcher's mound to our left of the mound. On the third base side of the infield, Janis could not get it, and by the time Pounds got to it and threw it over to first, Puckett had legged it out. So give Puckett the RBI, his 6th of the year. Krause scores for the 4th time this season. And now runners at the corner, still 2 away. And here is Elmer Reyes. Breaking ball is taken on the outside corner for strike 1. And again, the Ducks doing all of this with 2 outs. After the caught stealing of Cleary Jr., Krause walked, Reimold doubled, Puckett an RBI infield single. 0-1. Reyes a ground ball up the third baseline here. It's a fair ball. Pounds fields, his throw to first is in time for the out. And that will end the inning. But not before the Ducks add to their lead. Here in the 3rd, they get 1 run on 3 more hits. They've now got 6 hits in the game already. No errors and 2 runners left on base for Long Island. After 2.5 innings of play, it is the Ducks 4 and the Revolution nothing.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Phelant Lantini, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Bottom half of the 3rd inning, Ducks ahead 4-0 when Elmer Reyes grounded out to third base to end the top half of this 3rd inning. That was the 15th out of tonight's ball game. Did you know that a 15-minute phone call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? Get a free quote today. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO, or visit geico.com. So Cody Puckett's 2-out RBI infield single has made this a 4-run ball game. And Tyler Levine, who has retired all 6 batters he's faced thus far, comes back after his 3rd inning of work. First pitch on the way to Brian Pounds, and he takes a strike over the outside corner, a fastball from the right-hander. 0-1 on Pounds, who's 9 for his first 33, no homers, 5 runs batted in. Levine continues to work out of the stretch. And the 0-1 is fouled back to the screen behind home plate. Make it 0-2 now on Pounds. Second baseman Elmer Reyes shaded towards the middle a bit, so a bigger hole on the right side of the infield. Levine comes set, and the 0-2. That misses downstairs for a ball. Good eye by Pounds. Ducks again took the opener today by a count of 7-2 over the Revolution. They've now scored 23 runs in the 3 games this series entering this game. They get now 27 as this pitch misses outside. 27 runs in 3 games plus 3 innings. Just an incredible offensive display. They've had double-digit hits in every game up till now. 6 hits today already through the first 3. And the 2-2. Pounds fouls one off back behind the plate. Fights off another tough 2-strike pitch from Tyler Levine. We'll do it again at 2-2. It'll be Pounds, Dent, and Witherspoon, all 3 righties at the bottom of the order. Levine's 2-2 once again, and Pounds takes a breaking ball up in the zone. So the Revolution third baseman has worked the count full at 3-2. Trying to get on here to lead off the inning. Levine gets the sign from Blanco. Here's his payoff pitch, and Pounds takes a breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 3. Third strikeout of the ball game for Tyler Levine. An excellent off-speed pitch right over the outside part of the plate. And there's the third strikeout of the night for Levine, 1 away in the bottom of the 3rd. Ducks weren't the only team who played earlier today. There were 2 other games. Somerset, a 5-1 win in New Britain over the Bees to sweep that series. Mitch Atkins, 6 shutout innings with 2 hits and 2 walks allowed, striking out 9 wins to improve to 2-1. Brandon Fry in relief the loss fell to 0-1. As the first pitch here to Levine is on the outside corner for strike 1 to Ryan Dent. Hassan Pena picked up his first save of the season for Somerset. Breaking ball misses outside. And that will even up the count at 1-1. I'm looking at the box score here. I'm not sure why Pena got a save since it wasn't a save situation. So we'll have to double check on that. 1-1 delivery. Fly ball in the air to right. Drifting towards the line, Phelan Lentini. And the Ducks right fielder makes the grab for the second out, of this 3rd inning. So Dent, who is now 7 of 33, heads back to the dugout with 2 away. That'll leave it up to Travis Witherspoon. Meanwhile, it was a slugfest today down at Southern Maryland. 12-11, the Skeeters defeated the Blue Crabs. Teams combined for 27 hits. Sean Gleason, the winner, improved to 1-0. The loser, Pat Mischfeld, 0-2. Mark Haynes picked up his first save of the year for the Skeeters, and a ton of home runs in that ball game. First pitch here, a breaking ball misses inside for ball 1 to Witherspoon. Jeremy Barfield hit 2. Josh Prince and Travis Scott and Derek Miller each had 1. For Sugarland, Gary Brown, Ryan Riggins each went deep for the Blue Crabs. Here, a ground ball to the third base side of the mound. Off the glove of Levine, he recovers, throws to first, got him! Travis Witherspoon did not agree, but Tyler Levine is able to make the play, and it is now 3 scoreless innings out of the bullpen, 9 up, 9 down for Tyler Levine as the starter here today. So down in order again go the Revolution. We will head to inning number 4, 4-0 in favor of the Ducks.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elmer Reyes, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up. It's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
9 up, 9 down for Ducks right-hander Tyler Levine, who is off to a good start tonight in his first start for Long Island. We head to the fourth with Steve Janis and the Revolution trailing the Ducks 4-0. And it'll be 8, 9, and 1 in the order for Long Island: Alfonso, Blanco, and Lentini. Janis looks in for the sign from his catcher Allen, shaking him off. Now gets what he likes. Alfonso grounds the first pitch off the foot of Janis. It caroms to the first base side of the pitcher's mound. And Alfonso's going to be safe with an infield single. And now Chong Choi, the trainer for the Revolution, is going to come out to the pitcher's mound to take a look at his right-hander. Mark Mason will now make the walkout as well. Didn't look like it was an overly hard comebacker off the bat of Alfonso, but it looked like it caught him in the right place on his foot. And definitely feeling the effects of it as he walks around out behind the pitcher's mound. For Alfonso, it'll be his third hit of the season. So Mark Mason looking down at the foot of Janis as he steps back up onto the pitcher's mound. I'm sure he will try and take a couple warm-up tosses to see if he is able to continue in this game. The last thing that the Revolution need is to have to go to their bullpen early, and it doesn't look like they will have to, because Janis will stay in. Revolution had gotten a couple pitchers up and heading down the right field line, but again, it does not appear like they will need to go to the pen. So Alfonso will on to begin the inning. Here is the 9-hitter and catcher Dominic Blanco, who will bat from the left side. A strikeout victim his first time up. First pitch to him here misses downstairs for ball 1 from Janis. Right-hander has allowed 4 runs thus far on 7 hits. He has walked 2 batters, has struck out 3, all of them looking. 1-0 throw over to first, and Alfonso dives back safely. Alfonso has yet to attempt a stolen base this season. Lights are on now here at PeoplesBank Park as the sun continues to set. Blanco, a line drive left center field. That's going to be a base hit for the Ducks catcher. Alfonso will turn at second, but hold on there. And back-to-back singles to the 8 and 9 hitters for Long Island. Alfonso and Blanco get into the action. And already 8 hits in the game for the Ducks. It really is amazing what a difference this series has been for Long Island compared to their previous one. But top to bottom in the order, everybody has been contributing. And it has been terrific for Kevin Baez to watch his team starting to gel offensively after the first week or so of the season. Phelan Lentini takes a breaking ball down and away. And that is ball 1 as the Ducks begin their third trip through the order. Lentini 0 for 2 thus far. And already 2 times through the order, Lentini and Reyes, the only 2 who have yet to reach base. 1-0. Lentini, a ground ball foul to the Ducks dugout on the third base side. Leaving the count at 1-1. Lentini was 1 for 5 in the opener of the doubleheader today. Picked up a single in the second that ended up bringing home a run, even though he didn't get credit for the RBI, because Lentini had to get into a rundown after going past first, trying to go to second on the throw in. But he was able to get into a long enough rundown to allow Reyes to scamper home from third. 1-1 pitch, turn and a fake throw back to second. Alfonso dove back into the bag as the shortstop Dent was creeping in behind. So 2 on with nobody out of The Ducks looking to add to their 4-0 advantage. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And Lantini takes downstairs, another ball out of the zone. 2-1 on the Ducks right fielder. Alfonso at second, Blanco at first. Burgess playing in front of the runner at first base. 2-1 Lantini is down and away. And Janis behind at 3-1 and in danger of loading up the bases with nobody out if he throws another out of the zone to the Ducks right fielder. Lantini in the driver's seat with the 3-ball, 1-strike count. Alfonso leads off second and Blanco off first. Janis from the stretch. Here's the delivery, and Lantini smacks one down the left field line, but foul. Got all of that pitch, but just out in front. And so the count full at 3-2. We'll see if Kevin Baez puts the runners in motion here with the 3-2 count, nobody out in the inning. Alfonso with decent speed at second, Blanco not as much at first. Janis shakes off Allen, and now time is called as Lantini will step out. Lantini had lined out to center, right center in the first inning, struck out looking in the second. Now Janis ready. Here comes the payoff pitch. Runners do not go, and Lantini hits a fly ball down the right field line, fouling out of play. So we will do it once again at 3-2. We've got our 4th inning trivia question coming up as well. After this at-bat, we'll test your knowledge of the Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. Two on with nobody out, and another 3-2 coming from Janis, who's having trouble getting on the same page here with Luis Allen, and again, Lantini will have to step out. York now does have action going in their bullpen along the right field line. Here comes the 3-2. Pitch on the way, and Lantini swings and misses for strike 3. Cut through a breaking ball down in the zone. A big first out for the right-hander. One away here in the 4th inning. Strikeout number 4, the first swinging though.
Now batting for the Ducks is center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr.
So as Delta Cleary Jr. comes up to the plate with 2 on and 1 out, let's give you the question. I mentioned that Tyler Levine is a native of East Meadow, New York, out in Nassau County on Long Island. Played his high school baseball at East Meadow High School. Cleary Jr. takes a breaking ball down and away for ball 1. He also played his collegiate baseball on Long Island, where he was named the Skyline Conference Rookie of the Year in 2011. The question, at which school did Tyler Levine play his collegiate baseball? 1-0. Fisted out in the air to shallow right field. Going to be a tough play, and it is going to drop in for a base hit. Around third base, Alfonso. He will score. It's an RBI single to right for Delta Cleary Jr., and the Ducks lead is 5-0 here in the 4th inning. Once again, not how hard you hit it, but where you hit it. And Cleary Jr., with a jam shot, bloop single and a right, picks up his 2nd hit of the night. He's been on base all 3 times, has a walk as well. RBI number 6 on the season. And Giovanni Alfonso scores his first run in a Ducks uniform. So that is the 3rd hit of the inning for the Ducks, their 9th hit of the ball game. And now Angelo Sanco to the plate as he will bat from the left side. First pitch from Janis, and Sanco takes down and in, would not bite. Hard slider there from Janis, and it is 1-0. Revolution had to use 5 relievers in the day game today, 5 relievers last night, and 4 here on Monday. So their bullpen has certainly been taxed a bit. Just like Long Island's, the 1-0. And that misses down and in for ball 2. The Ducks haven't had to use as many in this series per se, but they've had a lot of usage out of some guys of late. Rob Rogers, one of their long-term relievers, had pitched 3 innings here on Monday night. Good hitters count here for Sanco, who has an RBI single and a fly out in the game. Here he fouls one back to the screen. And it's 2-1. 4 hits on the day for Angelo Sanco, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. and did a great job as our guest on the pregame show today, talking about how much fun he is having playing here for the Ducks in the early going. Seems to be a consistent theme from the clubhouse. 2-1. Sonko, a ground ball right side and through. Another base hit for Sonko. Blanco around third base. He's going to try and score. The throw in from the right fielder, Mitchell, not in time. Dominic Blanco slides in safely. An RBI single for Angelo Sonko, his second of the game. And the lead for Long Island is 6. After the 4th straight game, the Ducks have total 10 or more hits. Just incredible what this offense is doing right now. For Blanco, his first run in the Ducks uniform, as he slid in just ahead of the tag from the catcher, Luis Allen. So gives Sonko another run batted in, his 8th of the season. And with that, Paul Fletcher, the pitching coach for the Revolution, is going to come out of the dugout to talk to Steve Janis, who really has been struggling after getting hit on the comebacker by Alfonso to begin the inning. That was the first hit of this inning. Didn't even seem like it was that hard of a comebacker, but caught him on the foot. And after a visit from the trainer and the manager, he decided to continue, has since given up base hits to Blanco, Cleary Jr., and Sonko. 2 runs are in. The only out was a Lentini strikeout. And now you get to the cleanup hitter, Mark Krause, followed by Nolan Reimold. And a chance for the Ducks to really burst this game wide open. The lead is 6 right now for the Ducks. And here's Mark Krause from the left side. First pitch from Janis. And Krause takes inside, almost caught Krause on the arm. 1-0 on Krause, who drew a walk and scored in the 3rd inning. And then popped out to left field back in the 1st. In game 1 of the doubleheader, Krause had 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and a walk in 5 plate appearances. 1-0. And again, Janis misses, down and away. 2 balls, no strikes, and Janis already had 83 pitches on the night, just 48 of them for strikes. Just has not been able to figure out this Ducks lineup. 2-0 on the way. Krause takes down and in on a fastball, and it's 3-0. Another out of the zone would load up the bases for Nolan Reimold, who's gotten a pair of extra base hits already in this game with 2 RBIs on his first inning 2-run home run. 3-0. Krause swings and lines one down the right field line. That's going to be a base hit for Mark Krause. Cleary Jr. rounds third. He'll come in to score. Going for third and stopping there is Sonko. A 3rd consecutive RBI single for Long Island. And the lead is now 7. The hits just keep on coming for the flock. Mark Krause with his 12th RBI of the season, his 3rd of the game. And that is going to be all for Steve Janis. He will come out of the dugout. He will come out of this game as Mark Mason comes out of the dugout after allowing 5 hits in this inning. And now 11 for the game. Janis gives the baseball over to Mason. We will step aside. Pitching change coming up here in York, where the Ducks have scored 3 more times in the 4th, and they lead it 7-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Dennis O'Grady, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy-efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
The offense just keeps on keeping on for the Ducks as they have erupted for 3 more runs on 5 more hits in the 4th inning and now lead it 7-0 over the York Revolution here in the final game of this 4-game series. The Ducks looking to complete a sweep of the Revolution. They have won the first 3. They have scored 23 runs in the first 3 games and now make it 30 runs here in this 4-game set for Long Island. As consecutive RBI singles from Cleary Jr., Sonko, and Kraus with 1 out here in the 4th has made this a 7-run ball game. Joe Van Meter will come on and pitch. And again, the Revolution will have to go to their bullpen early. That off day for the Revs cannot come soon enough. It will be Nolan Reimold to bat with runners at the corners, 1 out. Van Meter's first pitch, and Reimold takes a breaking ball down to the dirt. Kraus almost went for second, but he held up. 1-0 on Reimold, who has had a good start to his night. A 2-run home run to left center in the first home run of his Ducks career, and a double down the right field line with 2 men out in the 3rd. Sonko, the runner at 3rd. Kraus, the runner at 1st, who swung 3-0 and picked up the RBI single to right. Van Meter's 1-0, and Reimold takes a fastball downstairs. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Van Meter pitched here 2 nights ago in the first, or check that, he pitched here yesterday in the 2nd game of the series through a scoreless inning in the 5th, and relief of Frank Gailey retired the side in order. Here's the 2-0 delivery. And Reimold takes a fastball. That misses down and in. Van Meter thought he had a strike, but instead it is 3-0. And another out of the zone would load up the bases for Cody Puckett. Van Meter set, kicks and fires. Reimold takes all the way. There's a strike. And a sarcastic cheer from the crowd here at PeoplesBank Park, as they have seen their home team get blanked over the first 3 innings while allowing 7 runs on 11 hits. 3-1. Reimold a swing and a miss. Oh, he got a good pitch to hit there. A fastball up in the zone and cut right through it. He knows. He wanted all of that. Was bidding for a 2nd home run of the night, but just missed. So 3-2 the count with 1 out. We'll see if Kraus gets released from first on the pitch from Van Meter. Right-hander comes set. Kraus does not go, and the 3-2 is inside, ball 4. So Joe Van Meter, after falling behind 3-0, got it back to 3-2, but he allows the walk. 4 straight have now reached with 1 out. 6 have reached in the inning. And it is yet another Ducks walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So the base is loaded with Ducks. Sonko at 3rd, Kraus at 2nd, and Reimold at 1st. Reimold has now been on all 3 times he's come to the plate in this game. And here is Cody Puckett, who was 2 for 2 with a run batted in. First pitch on the way from Van Meter. And Puckett will swing away, ground one hard, but just foul along the 3rd base line. Just missing an extra base hit that would have brought in 2 more. And it's 0-1. For Van Meter, this is his 5th appearance of the year. 4 scoreless innings thus far out of the bullpen. 1 hit, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts for the right-hander, who stands in at 6'2", 215 pounds. He is a Long Island native, was born in Manhasset on Long Island in Nassau County, but now resides in Virginia. 0-1. Puckett takes a fastball over the inside corner for strike 2. And now 0-2 the count on the Ducks' 3rd baseman. So the count 0-2 here. Bases loaded for Long Island with 1 out. The 0-2 delivery is a breaking ball popped up in the air to right. Shallow racing in and towards the line is Jared Mitchell. He'll make the catch. Tagging from 3rd is Sonko. He's going to come in to score. Moving to 3rd base is Mark Kraus. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Cody Puckett, his 2nd run batted in of the game. And the Ducks' lead is now 8-0. So Puckett with 2 more RBIs in this game, now up to 7 on the season. Sonko scores for the 2nd time in this game. Kraus makes his way over to third. That run charged to the right-hander Steve Janis, who is also responsible for the man at third base, Mark Kraus. 2 outs now, and here is Elmer Reyes. First pitch on the way, and Reyes hits a high pop-up in the air, third base side. Brian Pounds on the warning track near the Ducks bullpen, and he will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So Joe Van Meter is able to come in and get out of further trouble, but not before the Ducks bat around here in the fourth. They score 4 runs in the inning on a total of 5 hits, no errors, and they leave runners at the corners. To the bottom half of the fourth inning we go. It is an 8-0 lead for Long Island.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Nolan Reimold, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Ducks tie a season high with 4 runs in inning number 4. Second time this year they have scored 4 runs in an inning, and the Ducks lead has been doubled to 8. 8 runs on 11 hits for Long Island over their first 4 innings at the plate. Meanwhile, for the Revolution, it's been 9 up, 9 down. Tyler Levine has gotten off to a terrific start tonight. He has struck out 3 of the first 9 batters he has faced. Made a nice play on the ground ball from Travis Witherspoon, too, to end the 3rd inning. And so we go to the 4th. Levine will face the top of the order, Mitchell, Constanza, and Joel Guzman. We'll also give you the answer to our 4th inning trivia, where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. So Jared Mitchell will dig in from the left side, a ground out to second his first time up. First offering from Levine, Mitchell squares to bunt and ends up taking a fastball strike over the outside corner. Question we gave you was in the top half of the 4th inning, and it was where did Tyler Levine play his collegiate baseball on Long Island? 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looks like a changeup up in the zone and cut through by Mitchell. It's 0-2. We gave you somewhat of a hint that he won the Skyline Conference Rookie of the Year in 2011. So if you know which teams are in the Skyline Conference, you might be able to figure that one out. The answer coming up after this 0-2. The kick and the pitch. Mitchell takes downstairs for ball 1. The answer was SUNY Old Westbury. Tyler Levine played at SUNY Old Westbury, actually made 12 starts during his collegiate career there. Skyline Conference Rookie of the Year in 2011, also a 2-time Skyline Conference Rookie of the Week. Levine now continuing on in his professional career. 1-2. Breaking ball misses downstairs. That'll even things up at 2-2 on Jared Mitchell, who homered in game 1 of this doubleheader. Finished the game 2 for 3 with an RBI and the run scored. But came in a losing effort, a 7-2 win for the Ducks. Well, now scored 7 runs or more in each of the 4 games here in this series. Levine just missed painting the outside corner with a fastball. So that runs the count full at 3-2. Mitchell will be followed by Constanza and Guzman in inning number 4. Levine gets the sign from Blanco. Here comes the payoff pitch. And it's swung on and missed, strike 3. Levine pulls the string again and picks up his 4th strikeout of the night. Mitchell retired for the first out here in the 4th inning. Levine just mixing up his pitches so well, and you can tell these Revolution hitters just can't get comfortable in the batter's box because they're seeing so many different pitches from the right-hander. From the fastball to the change to the curve. It's just keeping York off balance throughout. It's finding the strike zone early and often. It's exactly the formula that you want. So 1 out, the base is empty. Up steps left fielder Jose Constanza, who is the first of his 4 strikeout victims. First pitch here, and Constanza takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Constanza did not play the opening game of this doubleheader, but has been a little bit of a thorn in the Ducks' side in this series. Just getting on consistently in the early part. First 2 games of this series, he is 5 for 8 coming in with a double, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. After a slow series against Somerset. Breaking ball misses low from Levine. It's 1-1. Constanza came into this series just 2 for 25. He's now 7 of 34 on the year. So that has risen his average up a bit. The 1-1 from Levine. Constanza takes a fastball high and away. And now 2 balls and a strike. Levine, one of 4 Ducks players currently on the roster who was born on Long Island. 2-1. Ground ball up the middle, off the glove of Levine. Reyes makes a diving stop. The throw from the dirt, not in time. Kraus was unable to hold on to it. Otherwise, that would have been a terrific play. But still a good job by Reyes, who was ranging up the middle, had to stop and go back to his left to grab it, and almost got the out at first, but Kraus could not hang on, and it's going to be the first hit of the night, I would think, for the Revolution. So Constanza makes his way on after Levine had retired the first 10 batters of the ball game. Somehow the man operating the auxiliary scoreboard out in left field has given the Ducks a hit for that. It also looks like Constanza had gotten injured on that play. Mark Mason and Chong Choi had come out of the dugout as Constanza was seen flexing either his hip or his leg. So he kind of collided a bit with the first base umpire, Tim McCaffrey, while running that ground ball out. And now the manual scoreboard operator has realized that it should be the Revolution who get their first hit. He was just so used to changing it, I guess, for the Ducks since they have 11 hits up there on the scoreboard. So York has their first hit of the night. Now Joel Guzman to the plate. First pitch swinging, he pops one up in the air to shallow center. Delta Cleary Jr. jogs in, gets to the spot. He'll make the catch. And that is out number 2. So in the 4th inning here, Constanza picks up the first Revolution hit of this ball game. Tyler Levine tried to grab that comeback, or a hot shot off the bat of Constanza, and he deflected it to slow it down. Elmer Reyes was able to stop on a dime, reach to his left. He got the baseball and threw from the dirt to first, but Mark Kraus could not secure the ball in his glove. Had he been able to, might have gotten the out. First pitch to Michael Burgess is a breaking ball downstairs. An extra shift here for the Ducks. They've now got 3 infielders on the right side. Giovanni Alfonso playing on the first base side of second base. Elmer Reyes in the hole on the right side, and Kraus holding on the runner at first. 1-0 to Burgess is popped up in the air to shallow center. Long run out for Alfonso. Long run in for Cleary Jr. It's going to drop between them, a base hit. Scampering to third is Constanza. He is going to stop there. Delta Cleary Jr. was playing very deep in right center field for Michael Burgess and just could not get to that ball in time. Alfonso ranging out also tried but could not get to it. So the second hit of the inning for the Revolution, neither were hit all that hard. But the Revs have runners at the corners with 2 out, and the catcher Luis Allen coming up to the plate. Tough break there for the Ducks. Again, the Ducks had 3 infielders on the right side. Not that I think that had any effect on the play, as Alfonso got very close to that baseball, but it was just right in the area that neither Cleary Jr. nor Alfonso could get to. And it landed in shallow center for the base hit. So Costanza at third and Burgess at first. Here is Allen from the right side, who grounded to short his first time up. Levine's first pitch is a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike one. Allen cannot believe it. The fans do not agree. And now Allen's going to have a chat with the home plate umpire, Ian Kelly. It'll be an 0-1 from the right-hander. Levine kicks and comes home. This is grounded to the right side. Elmer Reyes diving, can't get it. It's into right field, a base hit. Scoring from third is Jose Constanza, who is considerably limping as he crosses the plate. It's an RBI single to right for Luis Allen. The Revolution are on the scoreboard, and they have closed to within 8-1. Tough break in this inning for Tyler Levine, who has allowed an infield single and a blooper to center on what otherwise would have been his fourth consecutive shutout inning. Instead, York is on the scoreboard, and now Levine will have to settle down and find a way to retire Angel Franco and get out of further trouble. Levine comes set on the rubber. First pitch on the way to Franco. That's grounded to the right side. Elmer Reyes to his left is there, and his throw on a first in time for the out. That'll end the inning. So all things considered, Levine able to limit the damage. York gets on the scoreboard. They get a run on 3 hits in the inning. No errors and 2 runners left on base. Let's head to the 5th here at PeoplesBank Park. 8-1, the Ducks leading the Revolution.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the Magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your round today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Joe Van Meter is going to come back out to pitch the 5th inning for the York Revolution after getting out of trouble in the 4th, in which the Ducks scored 4 runs on 5 hits to take an 8-0 lead. It's now an 8-1 ball game. And for the Ducks, they will send up Alfonso, Blanco, and Lantini, the same 3 that were due up an inning ago as Long Island batted around in the 4th. Ducks fans warm up with a hot cup of Hampton Coffee Company gourmet coffee, available at the concession stands at Bethpage Ballpark. Regular and decaf Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or visit their cafes out in the Hamptons. So 4 innings complete for Tyler Levine tonight, has allowed just 1 run on 3 hits, and there is no action right now in the Ducks bullpen, so it appears like Levine might come back out for a 5th inning of work. Meanwhile, Giovanni Alfonso to the plate for the 3rd time tonight as Joe Van Meter begins his first full inning of work. First pitch on the way is taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Alfonso reached on an infield single off the foot of pitcher Steve Janis. That started off the big rally in the 4th that eventually knocked him out of the game. Janis lasting just 3 1/3 innings tonight. Here's the 0-1. Van Meter Kickson comes home, and Alfonso takes another breaking ball. Again, it hits at the knees on the outside corner for a strike. That's 0-2. 3 1/3 innings for Janis. He gave up 11 hits, 8 runs, all of which were earned, as a plane flies above the ballpark here in York. 0-2 from Van Meter. And Alfonso a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Meter blew the fastball by him for the first out here in the 5th. 5th strikeout of the night for York pitching. 2 walks issued by Janis, 4 strikeouts. He allowed the home run to Nolan Reimold. I believe he threw 84 pitches, if my memory serves correct. So 1 out here in the 5th, and the lefty swinging catcher Dominic Blanco will come up to bat for the Ducks. First pitch on the way from Van Meter, and that pitch misses downstairs for ball 1. Van Meter last season pitched in 8 games with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs in the Atlantic League. Allowed 7 runs, all earned on 13 hits in 10 innings, walked 7, struck out 11. Good for a 6.30 earned run average. Now the righty's 1-0. Blanco takes down and away for ball 2. Blanco struck out looking in the 2nd inning, but singled to center field in the 4th, as Alfonso and Blanco both reached to start the inning. Sun has set here in York. 2-0 pitch on the way from Van Meter. Blanco swings away, lifts a fly ball in the air to left. Backing up on it, the left fielder Constanza. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Boy, Constanza just does not look comfortable out there. You can see he was hobbling around, running the bases after beating out that infield single. Just did not seem right, and was hobbling on his way from first to third and then home, and seemed to still be flexing that leg when he was out there in left to begin the inning. So 2 away. Back to the top of the order we go. It's Phelan Lentini to the plate for the Ducks. The first pitch from Van Meter. Lentini takes a big breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 0-1 on Lentini, who thus far has gone 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Flyout was hit hard to right center to begin the game. 0-1 breaking ball, that drops over the outside corner for a strike. 2 nasty breaking balls thus far from Joe Van Meter. And is quickly ahead of Phelan Lentini, 0-2. Right-hander set at the belt. Here comes the pitch, and Lentini hits a high pop-up straight up in the middle of the infield. Second baseman Franco making the call. He gives it to the shortstop Ryan Dent, who will make the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning for Joe Van Meter, as the Ducks retired in order for the 2nd time tonight. Halfway through here in the nightcap of a day-night doubleheader, and it's the Ducks ahead of the Revolution by a count of 8-1.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant, or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. On to the bottom of the fifth inning here at PeoplesBank Park. The Ducks ahead of the Revolution 8-1. A reminder, the Ducks will return home and begin a 6-game homestand starting on Friday night, 6:35 p.m. start time against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Foul Pole Friday promotion going on, a chance to win $50,000 if the Foul Pole Friday player of the game hits a home run off of either foul pole. It's also the Pizza Hut K-Man promotion, so if the Blue Crabs player designated as the K-Man strikes out, a chance to win a free one-topping personal pie from Pizza Hut. First pitch here misses inside for ball one from Tyler Levine, who will begin his fifth inning of work. He's allowed just one run on 3 hits and has struck out 4 over the first 4 innings. Making his first start in a Ducks uniform. 1-0. And a slider misses low and outside. He is now falling behind 2-0 on Brian Pounds, who was a strikeout victim back in the third. Went down looking to begin the frame. Two-0 delivery. Pounds swings. It's a high drive in the air to left. Angelo Sanko going back. He looks up at the wall, and you can forget it. A solo home run over the right field wall for Brian Pounds. His first long ball of the season. And the Revolution have close to within 6. It's an 8-2 ball game. Cannon fires out in right center field as Pounds hits one over the arch nemesis in left. And the Revs have their second run of the night. It is an 8-2 ball game. So that'll bring to the plate Ryan Dent, the shortstop and 8-hitter. For York, that is their 6th home run of the season. First pitch here is a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Dent with a fly out to right his first time up. That was back in inning number 3. Elmer Ray is shaded up the middle at second base here, and Levine's pitch swung and grounded to the left side. Cody Puckett on 2 hops field, throws on to first in time for the out, and 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Saturday night at Bethpage Ballpark, another 6:35 start. Post-game fireworks spectacular, and the fireworks on opening weekend this past week were absolutely terrific. If you didn't get a chance to come on out, I highly recommend coming out. They were a splendid fireworks show on Saturday night of this past week, and every Saturday night is a fireworks spectacular Saturday. So this Saturday night against the Blue Crabs, you've got that as well as Dick's Sporting Goods Saturday. First pitch here is a fastball strike to Travis Witherspoon at the knees, 0-1. As you exit the ballpark following the fireworks show, you can get a coupon for $10 off a purchase of $50 or more at Dick's Sporting Goods. 0-1. Witherspoon takes down in the dirt to even the count at a ball and a strike. And then Sunday is a Sunday family fun day. The 1:35 p.m. start against the Blue Crabs pregame autograph session from 12:50 to 1:05. And then kids run the bases after the game, presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. 1-1. Witherspoon, a ground ball sharply hit to short. Couple hops for Alfonso. Throws to Krause at first for the out. And 2 groundouts following the homer. 2 away here in the 5th. So tickets are available for all 3 games of that series, as well as the 3 against York next Monday through Wednesday. And you can get your tickets at the Bethpage Ballpark box office, which is open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also go online at any time to liducks.com, or during normal business hours, call 631-940-TIXX. First pitch breaking ball is on the outside corner to Jared Mitchell for strike 1. You can also go and download the Ducks mobile app at any time on your Apple or Android powered device. You can purchase your tickets right on there. 0-1 from Levine. Mitchell lays off this changeup down and away, leaving the count at 1-1. Levine trying to bounce back with 3 straight outs following the home run by Brian Pounds. That has made this a 6-run ball game now in favor of the Ducks. 1-1. Ripped to the right side of the infield on 1 hop. Mark Krause fields. He throws to Tyler Levine, covering in time for the out. And Tyler Levine does just that. 3 straight outs, all on the ground following the home run. 1 run on 1 hit in the 5th. Brian Pounds clears the arch nemesis in left. We have played 5 tonight here in York, Pennsylvania. The Ducks lead is 8-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tim Millville, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Ducks fans follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try to meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs, then Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Second reliever of the night is in for the York Revolution. It is left-hander Luke Westfall. Westfall will take over for Joe Van Meter, who came on and stopped the bleeding in the fourth. He did allow a sac fly to Cody Puckett, but that run was charged to Steve Janis, the starter. And so Van Meter, with 1 2/3 scoreless innings of relief, no hits or runs, did walk one and struck out one. So he gives way to Westfall, and the Ducks will send their 2, 3, and 4 hitters to the plate here in the 6th, as it will be Delta Cleary Jr., Angelo Sanko, and Mark Krause coming up to bat. Ducks lead at 8-2 in the run column. They're out hitting the Revolution 11-4 tonight. Neither side has committed an error yet in this game. Westfall out of the stretch. Now winds in the first pitch. It is taken for a called strike, 0-1. He stands on the mound as if it's going to be from the stretch, but ends up moving his right foot back and delivering as if it was out of the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Westfall kicks and fires, and Cleary Jr. a swing and a miss on a breaking ball down and in. So he is behind quickly at 0-2. Cleary Jr.'s been on base all 3 times he's come to the plate in this game. A walk, a steal, and a run in the first. An infield single, but was caught stealing in the third, and then a base hit to right that drove in a run, and then he later scored in the fourth. 0-2, that's down in the dirt. Bounced and went off of the chest protector of Luis Allen. He's got that hard catcher's chest protector on. So it's now 1-2. So for Cleary Jr., 2 for 2 in this game. A run batted in, 2 runs scored, a walk and a stolen base. This coming after the day game where he had a hit and a walk and 2 runs scored as well as a stolen base. 1-2 delivery from Westfall. Cleary Jr. takes down and in, would not bite. Fastball that time from Westfall. So the count is now even at 2-2. Westfall gets the sign from Allen. He kicks and comes home, and Cleary Jr. takes a fastball low and away. Helicopter now flying overhead here in York, so the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes on Cleary Jr. Ducks looking to get the 2 runs back that they have allowed over the past 2 innings. By the way, nobody warming in the Ducks bullpen, so maybe a 6th inning coming up from Tyler Levine. 3-2. Fly ball in the air to right center field. Converging on it are Mitchell and Witherspoon. It's the center fielder Witherspoon who makes the grab. And there's the first out of the 6th inning. So 1 away. And the red-hot Angelo Sanko will come up to bat. He's gotten the average up to 300 now for Long Island. with 2 hits and 3 at-bats tonight, a pair of RBI singles and a pair of runs as well. And he and Mark Krause making a very formidable 3-4 duo in the lineup, and Reimold with the work he's done. A very difficult to navigate 3-4-5 tonight. First pitch here to Sonko is a fastball strike over the outside corner, 0-1. For Westfall, this is his 6th appearance of the year. No record, an ERA of 0 as well. 5 2/3 innings of 1-hit shutout baseball. He has walked 3 and struck out 6. Now the 0-1. Sonko a swing and a miss. He cut through. Splitter diving down and away. And it's 0-2. Westfall pitched a scoreless inning in last night's game. Came on in the 7th, retired Berg, Lyons, and Reyes in order. Oh, 0-2 pitch coming from Westfall. Winds and fires to the plate, and Sonko takes way low and outside. Got past Allen, went all the way to the backstop, but nobody on base for the Ducks. Sonko, both of his base hits have gone to right field, but the defense in the outfield shifted towards left field. Left fielder Constanza playing to the left of that manual scoreboard. The center fielder Witherspoon is shaded towards left center, and Mitchell over towards right center. So playing Sonko to go the opposite way. Here's the 1-2, and Sonko swings and misses for strike 3. He chased down in the dirt. Throw over to first base, and out there is Allen. So the strikeout for Sonko. The putout goes 2-3. 6th strikeout for York pitching tonight, and 2 away here in the 6th inning. So the lefty swinging Mark Krause will now step up to home plate. Mark Krause, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored tonight, also has drawn a walk. Lefty here with Westfall, and the first pitch is inside, and did it hit him or did it hit the umpire? I think it hit the umpire here. Krause got out of the way of it, and it looked like it caught the arm of home plate umpire Ian Kelly. Chong Choi, the trainer for the Revolution, has come out to check on him. Didn't see how fast it was, but it looked like a fastball from Westfall that kind of ran in towards Mark Krause. He jutted out of the way of it, but the catcher, Luis Allen, missed it, and it looked like it went straight off of the right arm, that forearm of home plate umpire Ian Kelly. So they count 1-0 on Krause, and a little bit of a delay here as they check on Kelly to make sure that he is all right. Obviously not going to feel very good. Taking a fastball, whether it was at 80 or 90, is still not going to feel great. I'm not sure if Allen at least got a glove on it. I would have to think he got some part of it. But a hard fastball. It looks like Kelly will be all right. Aside from this game, the only other game going on tonight in the Atlantic League is in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. A pitcher's duel there as the Barnstormers have a 1-0 lead over the Bridgeport Bluefish. Corey Reardon, the starter for Bridgeport. Meanwhile, Nate Reed started for Lancaster. Has since given way to Kevin Munson. And now John Anderson. Lone RBI for Lancaster coming off the bat of Caleb Gindel. As he hit a solo home run in the 3rd inning. They're now in the 7th. Krause here takes a 1-0 on the outside corner for a strike. Leaving the count at 1-1 as we resume play. Krause flied to left in the 1st, walked and scored in the 3rd, and then an RBI single to right in the 4th, part of the 3 straight RBI singles for the Ducks. 1-1. Krause takes outside. And now 2-1. Westfall at 6'3", 230 pounds. He is 27 years old. Spent parts of 2 seasons in the Twins organization and 2 in the Frontier League with Gateway. 2-1. Krause takes fastball at the knees on the outside corner for strike 2. Again, no action in the Ducks bullpen, so it looks as though Tyler Levine will come back out to pitch the 6th inning. And if he can get through 6, boy, what a lift that would be for this pitching staff. 2-2. On the inside corner, a breaking ball, strike 3. Krause thought it was too far inside. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Luke Westfall, and that retires the side in the 6th. Ducks go in order for the 2nd straight inning. We head to the bottom half of the 6th, 8-2 in favor of the Ducks.
Hey fans, this is infielder Mark Krause, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it! The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the Flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. On to the bottom half of the 6th inning we go here at PeoplesBank Park. The Ducks with an 8-2 lead over the York Revolution. Final game of this 4-game series before the Ducks head back home. As for the Revolution, they will enjoy an off day tomorrow as well here at home before they head to Somerset to take on the Patriots this weekend. 3 against Somerset at TD Bank Ballpark, and then they will come to Long Island where these 2 teams will hook up once again. 3-game series, 10 games between the 2 teams in the first 18 days of May. We've seen that often in recent years. Somehow the schedule seems to work out that way, where the Ducks and the Revolution happen to play all their games in a 3-week span. First pitch misses high and outside for ball 1 to Jose Constanza, who bounced in the number 2 spot. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Picked up the first hit of the ball game off of Tyler Levine. It came in the 4th. And the 1-0 here. The fastball missed down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Revs have action going in their bullpen down the right field line. Cannot tell who it is yet, but they do have somebody warming up. 2-0. Constanza takes a nice breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Prior to the infield single in the 4th. A strikeout looking in the 1st for Constanza. 1 of 4 strikeouts in the game for Tyler Levine. 2-1, ground ball hit to short. Giovanni Alfonso is there, and his throw on to first base right on the money. Levine's induced a lot of ground outs in this game. There is out number 1 here in the 6th. That's the 9th ground out. Induced by Tyler Levine. It is Brad Allen who is the reliever warming up for York. So out of the 16 outs recorded by Tyler Levine, 9 have been on the ground, 4 by strikeout, and 3 in the air. First pitch to Joel Guzman is a breaking ball that catches the outside corner for strike 1. Guzman 0 for 2, a strikeout swinging in the 1st, and then a fly out to center in the 4th. Guzman during the day game of the doubleheader was 0 for 4 at the plate. Started at first base in game 1, gets the half game at DH here in game 2. 0-1, high pop-up foul back behind the plate. This will go out of play into the seats. Up above us here in the broadcast booth, you heard the thud. And it's now 0-2. Infield for the most part straight away. El Reyes, the second baseman, shaded slightly up the middle. Levine's 0-2. Guzman pops one up again. Foul. First base side. Blanco gives it a look, but this will be back into the seats. So that goes out of play. And Guzman is still alive at home plate. Puckett playing close to the bag at third base for Long Island. The 0-2 again from Levine. Breaking ball on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. And again, Guzman does not like it. He will have a discussion here again with Ian Kelly. So that is strikeout number 5 from Tyler Levine. And 2 down here in the bottom half of inning number 6.
Now batting for New York Revolution, your first baseman, number 21, Michael Burgess.
So 2 away. And again, we've had some discussion on both sides with Ian Kelly on pitches that were called opposite of the way that they were hoping for, whichever team it was. First pitch here taken upstairs for ball 1. On the way on the out-of-town scoreboard, the Yankees and the Blue Jays at Yankee Stadium. They're in the top of the 4th inning. Blue Jays with a 6-5 lead. Aaron Judge again has homered. His 13th home run of the season, it seems like every night. He's got at least 1. He had 2 last night. Burgess takes outside for ball 2. Steve Pearce has hit a home run for the Blue Jays, his 3rd of the year. And for the Yankees, Matt Holliday also went deep, his 300th career home run. CC Sabathia for the Yankees, Marcus Stroman for the Blue Jays, both struggling. Pitch taken downstairs, another ball to Burgess. That's 3-0 on the first baseman, who has singled and fly to center. It was a line drive more to right center, and Cleary Jr. made a fabulous running catch at the wall in right center. So 3-0 the count here on Burgess, with the Ducks ahead 8-2, bottom half of the 6th inning. 3-0 on the way, and Burgess takes all the way, and the breaking ball hits the outside corner for strike 1. Mets leading the Braves right now 4-0, top of the 3rd down in Atlanta against their former pitcher Bartolo Colon. Jacob deGrom is on the mound meanwhile for the Mets. Granderson, Cabrera, Walker, and Reyes with the RBIs for New York. 3-1, fastball in for a strike, and now 3-2. Red Bulls will get underway out in Kansas City in a couple of minutes, 8:30 start time there. Payoff coming from Levine to Burgess. Here it is, and Burgess a half swing at a breaking ball. They appeal to third, and no swing, says third base umpire William Reuter. And so Michael Burgess reaches on the 2-out walk, the first walk of the night issued by Tyler Levine. It was close. Burgess definitely took the bat off his shoulder, but I don't think he went all the way around. So York gets a 2-out base runner in the 6th, and now the catcher Luis Allen, who has driven in the first run of the night for York, with a base hit to right field in the 4th inning, will come back up to the plate. Righty-righty matchup here. Levine's first pitch is slashed foul down the right field line for strike 1. NHL playoffs, Penguins 1-0 lead over the Capitals after 1 in Pittsburgh. They lead that series 2-1. Ducks and Oilers later tonight, with Edmonton leading that series 2-1. Raptors ahead of the Cavaliers ahead of the Raptors right now, 64-48 in the 3rd. Rockets and Spurs later on tonight. Ground ball weakly hit toward short. Alfonso is there. He'll flip to Reyes at second for the force. And Tyler Levine with 6 innings of 2-run 4-hit ball tonight. A quality start for the right-hander. We'll see if that is all for him, but he has done yeoman's work here tonight and then some for Long Island. No runs, no hits. A walk and a runner left for the Revolution. To the 7th inning we go, 8-2 in favor of the Ducks.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Keith Couch, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn Shop on your next visit to Bethpage Ballpark, where exclusive hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. Another call to the bullpen for Mark Mason in the New York Revolution. Brad Allen, a right-hander, will take over. Third reliever of the night after Van Meter pitched an inning in 2/3 and Westfall a scoreless inning in the 6th, striking out 2. So the right-hander Allen will come on. He'll face Reimold, Puckett, and Reyes. 3 righties all due up here in the 7th. The Ducks leading it 8-2 over the York Revolution. Yeah, the inning has not begun yet, but I do not see any action in the Ducks bullpen right now. And Tyler Levine, who has only pitched 1 inning this year, coming into tonight, 1 inning of relief on Sunday against New Britain, has thrown 6 innings of 4-hit, 2-run ball tonight. He has walked 1 and struck out 5. Just terrific performance from him tonight. The first pitch here to Nolan Reimold. It's a fastball, take it for a strike. And the count 0-1. I don't think anybody expected to see Levine go this deep into the outing, including Kevin Byes himself, but he's getting the job done. He's keeping his pitch count down, and that's what matters. 1-1 now on Reimold, who has been on base all 3 times tonight. A 2-run home run in the first, a double in the 3rd, and a walk in the 4th. Allen works out of the windup, and the 1-1. Reimold a swing and a miss. Fastball over the inside corner, and Reimold cut through it for strike 2. A home run the first as a Duck for Reimold. He has now driven in 6 runs on the season and has scored 5 times. 1-2 on the way from Allen, and Reimold will take a fastball at the knees, a called strike 3. Lots of strikeouts looking tonight on both sides. So there is the first out of the 7th. That is the 8th strikeout for Revolution pitching in this game. And with 1 out here in the 7th, that is going to bring Cody Puckett up to the plate. Puckett will bat from the right side. Here is the first pitch. And Puckett takes inside for ball 1. Puckett 2 singles and a sac fly tonight. He has driven in 2 more runs, up to 7 RBIs on the year. Takes a breaking ball here over the inside corner for a strike. And that'll leaving the count at 1-1. Puckett has been on base both times today. He's now been on base in 13 straight games that he has played to begin the season. 1-1. Fly ball in the air, foul back behind the plate. It's 1-2. So 13 straight games in which Puckett has reached to begin the season. Last year, Puckett's longest on-base streak was for 15 games between July 9th and 29th. Puckett off to a good start in terms of getting on base and being productive. 1-2, and Puckett takes a fastball that just missed the inside corner. Both Allen and the fans wanted that pitch. Wanted some free mozzarella sticks, but they don't get it. And so it's now 2-2 on the Ducks' third baseman. Allen winds and fires, and Puckett is swinging a foul tip. Just got a piece to stay alive. And we'll do it again at 2-2. Brad Allen, 6'4", 220 pounds. Born in Elk Grove Village, Illinois, now resides in Naperville, Illinois. 28 years old in the 2-2. High pop, foul back behind the plate. We'll do it again. Began his career in the Frontier League, 2011, 2012, then went to the Diamondbacks organization for parts of 2 seasons, and then parts of 3 years in the Toronto Blue Jays organization. 2-2 delivery, and Puckett just gets a piece again. He was out in front, but again nips it foul at home plate. As for Allen's season here thus far with the Revolution, he has pitched in 4 games entering today. He has 2 saves, no record at 2.25 ERA, 1 run on 3 hits in 4 innings. He has walked 3 and struck out 4. 2-2 delivery once again, and Puckett grounds one to the left side off the glove of a diving Brian Pounds. Caroms to the shortstop, but Dent is unable to get it to first base in time, and Cody Puckett will have himself his 3rd hit of the ball game. A hard ground ball in between third and short. Pounds did everything he could to try and stop it, and ended up ricocheting the ball to the shortstop Brian Dent, who made a good play on it and fired over to first, but just not in time to get Puckett. And fortunate is Dent that the ball did not get past the first baseman Burgess to where Puckett could have gotten down to second base. So for the Ducks, their 12th hit of the ball game, first hit since that 4th inning. Elmer Reyes swings first pitch, and he hits a bullet to center field, and that is going to be down for a base hit. Almost a terrific catch by Travis Witherspoon, but he could not come up with it. Puckett gets to second safely, and back-to-back one-out singles for Long Island here in the 7th. For Elmer Reyes, his first hit of the game. Now Phelan Lentini, the only Duck without a hit tonight. Every Duck had at least 1 hit in the opening game of this doubleheader. Can the Ducks make it 2 for 2? We'll see once Lentini comes back up to the plate again. So it's now Puckett at second and Reyes at first with 1 away. Allen's first pitch here to Giovanni Alfonso is in for a strike. Alfonso 1 for 3 in the game, an infield single and a run in the 4th. Before that, a grounder to short, and since then a strikeout swinging. From the stretch, here's the 0-1. Alfonso swings and grounds this one foul to the Ducks dugout on the third base side, and he is quickly behind a 0-2. Ducks had 7 runs on 14 hits in the opener and a chance to get 14 hits in back-to-back games, and for the 3rd time in this series with 1 more here tonight. That would tie a season high. 8-2 Ducks here in the top of the 7th inning. The 0-2 to Alfonso is down in the dirt. Nice block at home plate made by Luis Allen. And it's now 1-2 on Alfonso. Last year, Allen pitched with Advanced A Dunedin in the Florida State League. Dunedin, I believe, is the correct pronunciation. Dunedin. 5-7 record, 5.50 ERA, 33 games, 9 of which were starts. And now deals 1-2 to Alfonso. Fouled off, first base side out of play. Struck out 75 and 86 in 2/3 innings, but he walked 47, which was a career high. So Allen hoping to improve upon that this year. And thus far, he has walked 3 in 4 innings coming into tonight. Another 1-2 to Alfonso with 2 on and 1 out. And Alfonso smacks one foul again, right back to the screen behind home plate. And a youngster there very fortunate. There was a fan that was sitting in the front row behind the net that was had his hands right on the net, right where that foul ball went, and got him away quick in time. See it too many times where fans are kind of playing with that net and the screen behind home plate. Don't do that. A foul ball comes back and hits you there, it's not going to lead to anything good. 1-2, and Alfonso grounds one again foul. Good job by Alfonso here, fighting off several tough pitches from Allen. So he stays alive once again. The count remains 1-2 on Alfonso. I believe the next pitch will be the 8th of this at-bat. Puckett and Reyes with back-to-back singles here in the top of the 7th inning after the strikeout of Reimold. 1-2 again, and Alfonso smacks one foul down the right field line. Oh, what a grab. Fans sitting in the front row past the Revolution dugout with a glove in hand makes a nice grab on that bullet line drop by Alfonso. Nice crowd again here in York tonight. Most of the fans still in attendance. Do it again at 1-2. Kicking the pitch on the way, and Alfonso hits a high drive in the air to center. It's hit pretty well. but going to be playable, I believe, for Witherspoon, who will make the catch. Puckett had gone too far, now he returns to second in time. I think Puckett lost track of how many outs there were in the inning, so that's the second out. Alfonso hit that ball well, one of the hardest he has hit this year, but to one of the deepest parts of the park. It's 405 to straightaway center, and that was just to the right of the batter's eye as we view it from behind home plate. So now 2 on with 2 out for Long Island. And the lefty swinging Dominic Blanco will come up to the plate. Still no action in the Ducks bullpen, so Tyler Levine is going to be coming back out for a 7th inning of work tonight. First pitch here is at the knees, a called strike to Blanco, in the count 0-1. Blanco tonight 1 for 3, single to left center in the 4th. Before that, a strikeout looking. Since then, a fly out to deep left. 0-1. Blanco, a fly ball in the air, foul down the third base line, out of play. So Allen gets ahead. 0-2 on Dominic Blanco. He has thrown 23 pitches here in this inning. Trying to work around a pair of 1-out singles. Ducks out hitting the Revolution 13-4 in this game, and they lead it 8-2 up on the scoreboard. Trying to complete a 4-game sweep of the Revolution in their first visit of the season here to PeoplesBank Park. Here's the 0-2. Blanco swings and fouls this one off. Got jammed on the pitch and just got enough of it off the inside of the bat. So we will do it once again at 0-2. Ducks have improved to 6-4 away from home this year. That has been a big issue for them in recent seasons. They have struggled away from home, especially last year, but have gotten off to a good start on the road this year. 0-2. Blanco a swing and a miss for strike 3. Allen got him with a fastball swinging. So a nice job by Brad Allen to come back after allowing those 2 singles to retire Alfonso and Blanco. No runs, 2 hits in the inning for Long Island. They leave 2 on the bases. Time to stretch here at PeoplesBank Park. Ducks in front of the Revolution by a count of 8-2.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Angelo Sanco, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Seventh inning stretch time at PeoplesBank Park with the Ducks leading the York Revolution by a count of 8-2. Long Island scored 3 runs in the opening inning, added another in the third, and scored 4 more in the fourth to count for their 8 runs. York got their 2 runs, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. But the story of the night has been Tyler Levine making his first start in the Ducks uniform, a spring training invitee who did not get a roster spot out of spring training. He pitched pretty well, but was not signed right out of spring training, but ended up signing a contract with the Ducks last week. Pitched 1 inning of relief on Sunday against New Britain and has thrown 6 innings tonight of 2-run ball. He's allowed 4 hits, 1 walk, and has struck out 5. So he will come out to pitch in the 7th inning. And it'll be Angel Franco to lead off with Brian Pounds and Ryan Dent to follow. First pitch here to Franco, misses low and inside for ball one. Franco, the second baseman, returning to action tonight after missing several games due to a groin strain. So for 2 with a pair of groundouts to second base thus far. And here he takes outside with Levine now behind at 2-0. Levine to this point has kept his pitch count way down. He has thrown 76 pitches for this game, 49 of them for strikes. And that is incredibly efficient work for the right-hander and a big reason why he's been able to go deep into this ball game. Wants to go through the signs again. Levine comes set and the 2-0. That misses downstairs, so 3 straight out of the zone to begin for the right-hander. Levine ready, 3-0 delivery. There's a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Pounds to follow, he's 1 for 2 with a homer. And then Ryan Dent, who is 0 for 2. There's 4 hits in the bunch, only 3 of which have left the infield. Another strike from Levine, a good fastball over the outside corner. And so he has run the count full to 3-2. Franco, a switch hitter. 1 of 3 on this Revolution roster, and here a hot shot towards second, stopped on the backhand by Elmer Reyes, and that's 3 times tonight that Elmer Reyes has retired Angel Franco, 1 out here in the 7th inning. So Levine retires Franco to begin. Again, Tyler Levine had retired the first 10 batters of the game that he faced. A couple nice defensive plays made, one of which was by him in the 3rd, knocking down a comebacker to the third base side of the mound and throwing out Travis Witherspoon at first, who has good speed. First pitch breaking ball here misses low to Pounds, who struck out looking in the 3rd, and then leading off the 5th hit a solo home run over the arch nemesis in left field, his first home run of the season. 1-0, Pounds swings, pops one up a mile high in the air to the right side of the infield. First baseman Mark Krause has room to make the catch. And there is the 2nd out of the inning. So a ground out and a pop out induced by Tyler Levine. And 1 out away from a 7th inning of 2-run ball tonight. And if he can complete this inning, I mean, what more can you ask out of the right-hander? I think most felt that Levine maybe had 3 or so innings in him if all went well, and boy, he has exceeded that beyond expectations. A swing and a miss, and he's still throwing excellent stuff. A good fastball and a nasty breaking ball right there to Ryan Dent. And the count 0-2, a fly out to right in the 3rd, a ground out to 3rd in the 5th for Ryan Dent. Here's the 0-1, and Dent a fly ball to center. Delta Cleary Jr. ranging back. He gets there, he makes the catch, and it's 7 innings tonight from Tyler Levine. A terrific job for the East Meadow native as he retires the side in order and in quick fashion in the 7th inning. He'll get high fives from all of his teammates as he comes back to the dugout. A big handshake from Kevin Baez and a pat on the backside. Boy, has Tyler Levine done his job and then some here for the Ducks in this series finale. To the 8th inning we go, 8-2 Long Island in front.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Patrick Kreider, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy-efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Eight innings, check that, 7 innings of 2-run baseball allowed by Tyler Levine tonight. What a marvelous job he has done, as the right-hander will likely depart after 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. He has quelled this York Revolution lineup, which really now has been limited in 3 straight games after scoring 7 in the opener but still losing. Now, the Ducks are now 6 defensive outs away from completing this 4-game sweep. They do have action in their bullpen down the left field line, which again leads me to believe that Levine probably is finished. Lentini will lead off here in the 8th. Another pitching change for the Revolution. And the first pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. This is their 4th reliever of the night. It is a left-hander, and it is Chase Hutchinson who comes on a pitch. So he relieves Allen, who in 1 inning gave up 2 hits but no runs, did not walk a batter, and struck out 2. Here's the 0-1. And Lentini, a ground ball to the right side. Will it get through? No, it's grabbed there by the second baseman, Franco, and he throws Lentini out at first. Lentini was that close to joining the hit party and having every Duck get a hit in back-to-back games of the doubleheader today, but Franco able to get there and make the play and throw out Lentini at first. 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Delta Cleary Jr. For Chase Hutchinson, this is his 5th appearance of the year, 1 win, no losses, and has not allowed an earned run. 3 innings, 1 hit, 1 unearned run. He has walked 4 and struck out 2. First pitch here to Delta Cleary Jr. misses downstairs for ball 1. Cleary Jr. has 2 hits and 3 at-bats tonight. An RBI single in the 4th. He has also scored twice, walked and stolen a base. He's done a little bit of everything in this game. Hutchinson's 1-0. Kicks and fires, and Cleary Jr. a smash down the left field line, foul into an empty row of seats. There was a staff member who had his back to the play and almost caught him. Thankfully just missed. And so the count now 1-1 on Cleary Jr. He'll be followed by Angelo Sanco in this 8th inning. The Ducks offense has been quieted over the past 3 innings by the Revolution bullpen after that 4-run 4th. 1-0 fastball misses in tight. And that will run things to 2-1 on Cleary Jr. Cleary Jr. a switch hitter. Batting from the right side. Hutchinson working out of the stretch comes set. And his 2-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. A good changeup diving down and away. Now we'll even things up at 2-2. Hutchinson stands in on the mound at 6'5", 215 pounds. Just recently turned 28 out of Fayetteville, Arkansas. 2-2 delivery and a broken bat flare past the mound towards second. Charging in, grabbing it is Franco, and he will throw to first in time for the second out. So 2-4-3 putouts here in the 8th. And I will leave it up to the left fielder, Angelo Sanco. Hutchinson was originally signed as an undrafted free agent by the Mets in 2010. Has spent parts of 7 seasons in the Mets organization. 25-16 record with a 3.31 ERA. He reached AAA Las Vegas in 2015 and 2016, but never made it to the major leagues. 33 of his 209 career appearances were starts, including 1 last year with the Mets rookie-level affiliate in the Gulf Coast League. First pitch here misses downstairs for ball 1 to Sanco, who has had another terrific game. 2 for 4 at the plate with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. For Sanco, he has now picked up multiple hits in every game of this series. And here he grounds 1 to second. Will it be 3 for 3 in putouts? Yes, it will. So the second baseman, Angel Franco, retires all 3 batters here in the 8th, and the Ducks go down 1-2-3. Bottom half of the 8th coming up here at PeoplesBank Park. The Ducks still in front of the Revolution, 8-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Zach Treese, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Hey Ducks fans, you want frequent updates on team transactions, scores, store specials, and the status of upcoming games? Well then follow the Long Island Ducks on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucks. With Twitter, faithful flock will be able to follow their Ducks and find out more information regarding nightly promotions, player signings, league activities, and so much more. The Ducks are tweeting right now, and you can follow along at twitter.com/LIDucks. What a marvelous performance tonight from right-hander Tyler Levine, who is in line for his first win as a member of his hometown team, the Long Island Ducks. The East Meadow native tonight with 7 innings of 2-run ball. The Ducks were working with a thin bullpen tonight, and we can see that as now the new pitcher is right-hander Matt Larkins, a starting pitcher for the Ducks, whose normal throw day would be today in advance of his start on Sunday, which he will make against the Blue Crabs in the final game of a 3-game set. So Kevin Mize electing to use his throw day as him pitching in the game. And he will face Witherspoon, Mitchell, and Constanza, the 9-1 and 2 hitters in this Revolution lineup. So Larkins will step up to the mound, but Tyler Levine did everything he could to avoid having to hand the ball to the bullpen early, and he kept his pitch count down and twirled a marvelous game here tonight. First pitch on the way to Witherspoon, and Larkins steals a fastball strike over the outside corner. It's another good one on Witherspoon, who is 0 for 2 in this game. He has grounded out to the mound and grounded to short in his 2 at-bats tonight. From the line, Larkins is 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good fastball, and Witherspoon cut right through it. 0-2. Larkins has made 2 strong starts this season. And again, we'll start again on Sunday in the finale of the series against the Blue Crabs. Brownell will go on Saturday, and Tim Melville to start the homestand on Friday night. 0-2 is way up and outside. Larkins missed 4 ball 1. We'll get you the numbers on Larkins in a moment. Ducks defense shifted towards the left side here as Reyes shaded up the middle. Puckett playing near the bag at third, and shortstop Alfonso shaded more to his right. 1-2. Line drive down the right field line for Witherspoon, slicing foul into the corner. We'll do it again at 1-2. Larkins returning to the Ducks for his 2nd season with the team, his first full year. Last year joined the team late, made a couple of regular season starts and then a couple of postseason starts. Impressed the Ducks enough to bring him back. It's another 1-2. Fastball misses up and away to the right-hander Witherspoon. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes on the center fielder. Larkins ready to go. Winds and fires to the plate, and Witherspoon swings, and it's a hot shot up the middle and into center field, a base hit. Larkins trying to get the glove on it, but hit much too quickly for him to stop it. So a leadoff single up the middle for the center fielder. 5th hit of the ball game for the Revs. So I think in a perfect world, if you are Kevin Baez, the right-hander Larkins will pitch the 8th, and then Tyler Wilson in the 9th. Wilson did not pitch earlier today, but you're going to have to see how everything plays out. So the lefty swinging Jared Mitchell will come up with 1 on and 1 out. Revs' first hit since the 5th inning when Pounds led off the frame with a solo home run. First pitch here to Mitchell, the lefty, and he takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Tyler Wilson retired the final 4 hitters that he faced. 9 of the last 10 as well, with just a walk to Burgess in the mix following that home run by Pounds. Here comes the 0-1. Larkin steals. Mitchell swings, and it's a hot shot to right. That's a base hit. Lentini will fire it back in. Back-to-back hard hit singles off of Larkins here in the 8th inning. And the first 2 are on for York as they try and mount a comeback, trailing by 6. Now be the lefty Jose Constanza up to the plate. First time since the 4th the Revs have picked up back-to-back singles, when Burgess and Allen did so with 2 outs in the frame against Levine. Puckett plays in on the grass at third for the lefty Constanza. Fans have come to life a bit here in York for the first time tonight. First pitch to Constanza is a fastball over the outside corner for strike 1. Larkins has been living right around 90 miles an hour on his fastball here in this 8th inning. Constanza tonight 1 for 3, an infield single in the 4th, scored later that inning. He's also struck out and grounded out. The 0-1 from Larkins. Constanza, hot shot to short, diving stop Alfonso. Goes to second 1, the turn to first, not in time. Constanza able to beat it out, but a 6'4" fielder's choice off the bat of the Revolution left fielder for the first out of this 8th inning. Good play by Alfonso, too, diving to make that stop. So Mitchell is out at second. Advancing to third base is Witherspoon. Constanza's speed was just able to win out. But the double play still in order as Guzman comes to the plate. The righty hitter tonight is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Larkins looks in for the sign from Blanco. And his first pitch to Guzman on the way. Misses down and away for ball 1. Entering tonight, Matt Larkins in his 2 starts has combined to throw 9 innings and has allowed just 7 hits, 1 unearned run, 3 walks, and has struck out 6. Has taken a no decision in both. The 1-0. Guzman takes a fastball down the chute for a strike. That will even things up at 1-1. On April the 2nd, Larkins turned 28 years old, born in Corona, California, now resides in Moscow, Idaho. 6'1", 220 pounds. Here comes a 1-1 to Guzman. Kicks and fires. Guzman a swing and a little tapper. Foul at home plate. The ball had caromed into fair territory, but it literally bounced at home plate, came up and hit his bat again, so a foul ball. And now Larkins ahead at 1-2. Can he get Guzman on strike 3 to give him the hat trick tonight? I mentioned that Guzman was 0 for 4 in game 1 of the doubleheader today. Struck out twice in that game. Now the 1-2 delivery from Larkins. Kicks and fires, and Guzman takes a little bit high and outside. So that will even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Witherspoon the runner at third, and Constanza the runner at first. Good speed on the bases for York. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. 2-2 on the way from Larkins, and Guzman swings and hits a ground ball foul along the third base line. Bounces up into the seats. It's heading right towards the Ducks relievers in the bullpen, and Alex Berg, the catcher, tried to make a backhanded stop on it, but it bounced up and went into the seating bowl. So we'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Eight 2 Ducks as we play in the 8th inning. And here comes another 2-2 from the righty. Kicks and fires. Guzman a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with an 88-mile-an-hour fastball. Second out here in the 8th. First strikeout for Larkins, the 6th for Ducks pitching. With 2 away, that is going to leave it up to the lefty swinging Michael Burgess.
Your first baseman, number 21, Michael Burgess.
Tyler Wilson, the righty for Long Island. You see him up in the bullpen. He's walking around, milling about down the left field line, but has not picked up a baseball and started throwing yet. Again, Kevin Myers hoping that Larkins can get through this 8th inning before having to change pitchers. Probably saving Wilson for the 9th. First pitch to the lefty Burgess, and he takes a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Tonight, Burgess has gone 1 for 2 after a fly out in the 2nd inning, a deep drive to right center that was caught on the warning track by Cleary Jr. He has singled to center and walked. This after Burgess in the day game went 1 for 3. 0-1 from Larkins. Just missed the outside corner again with a fastball. Larkins, a guy who doesn't strike out many. More a guy who pitches to contact, induces ground ball outs. He's got a heavy ball, as Kevin Baez often says, that can get a lot of ground balls with, very similar to Mark Blackmore, who was starting with the Ducks at the beginning of last year before his contract was purchased by the Nationals. 1-1 on the way to Burgess here. Larkins deals. Burgess is swinging a foul straight back to the screen. Larkins took a little something off of that. Might have been a changeup that time, and Burgess was out in front, caught a little piece. So now 1-2, and Larkins a strike away from getting out of this jam in the 8th. First 2 reached on singles, but a fielder's choice grounder and a strikeout have followed. Now Larkins ahead at 1 ball and 2 strikes on the Revolution first baseman. The runners lead from the corners with 2 out. Larkins gets the sign from Blanco. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive to left. That's hit well. That ball is going to be off of the arch nemesis. Scoring is Witherspoon. Stopping at third base is Constanza. In at second is Michael Burgess with a 2-out RBI double. And the Revs have closed to within 5. It is now an 8-3 ball game. So Burgess showing his opposite field power. He picks up his first RBI of the night, 4th of the season. Witherspoon scores his 5th run of the year. And advancing from first to third on the play is Constanza. So now 2 in scoring position with 2 away. It's an 8-3 ball game. And Luis Allen, the catcher and 5-hitter, will come up to bat for the Revolution. He's 1 for 3 on the night. Tyler Wilson has now gotten a baseball and starting to soft toss with Alex Berg in the bullpen. So this is the first earned run of the season allowed by Larkins. Right-hander's first pitch coming here to Luis Allen. And a big breaking ball dealt over the outside corner for strike 1. I haven't seen too many of the breaking balls here from Larkins in this 8th inning, but threw it well there for strike 1 to Allen. It was grounded to short. RBI single to right in the 4th. And then a fielder's choice ground out to end the 6th. Force at second base. 0-1 from the righty. Deals to the plate. This is fouled back to the screen. So now 0-2. And once again, Larkins a strike away from getting through the 8th inning. Michael Pollock bringing you all the action from PeoplesBank Park, bottom of the 8th in Game 2 of a day-night doubleheader. A long day of baseball today that began Just after 11 o'clock this morning, the Ducks took the opener 7-2. They lead it 8-3 here in the nightcap. The Revs trying to inch closer. 2 in scoring position with 2 away. And an 0-2 from Larkins to Luis Allen. Kicks and fires, and Allen will swing and line one into left center field. This ball is going to get down for a base hit. Scoring on the play are Constanza and Burgess, a 2-run single for Luis Allen. And all of a sudden, the Revs are within 3. It's an 8-5 ball game. So Luis Allen has picked up 2 RBIs. He's driven in 3 for the game, and now up to 4 runs batted in on the season. And the Revolution with 2 outs, back-to-back hits with 2 strikes, as Larkins has been unable to get that final strike and get through the inning. And a game which the Ducks at one point had led 8-0 is now 8-5. And Billy Horn, the pitching coach for the Ducks, comes out of the dugout to have a quick chat with his right-hander to try and get him to settle down and get this final out of the inning. Tyler Wilson has begun to warm, as we mentioned, in the bullpen down the left field line. And Kevin Byers was hoping to save him solely for the 9th inning. But York here in the 8th with 3 runs on 4 hits against Larkins. And now the lefty swinging Angel Franco, the 7th man to bat against him in this 8th inning. Larkins' first pitch. Franco takes a fastball in for a strike. So 0-1. Franco has grounded out to second base 3 times tonight, in the 2nd, the 4th, and the 7th. All 3 groundouts to Elmer Reyes. Now an 0-1 pitch from the right-hander. Kicks and deals. Franco takes the fastball, misses outside. And we're leaving up the count at 1-1. Larkins with a total of 25 pitches here in this inning. And not only the Ducks want to get him through this inning, but they have to keep an eye out because he can't throw too many pitches. This is supposed to be just a throw day for him in between starts. 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Not chasing was Franco. And so now it is 2 balls and 1 strike. On the Revolution second baseman, Brian Pounds waits in the on-deck circle. Larkins gets the sign, it comes set. Here's the 2-1 on the way. Franco takes a fastball, belt tie for a strike. So Larkins gets the count even at 2-2, and again, for the 3rd straight hitter, he has gotten to 2 strikes. Let's see if he can get that final strike and get out of the inning. He'll add a double to Burgess with 2 strikes and a 2-run single to Allen with 2 strikes. Blanco flashing the signs. Larkins ready. 2-2 on the way to the lefty hitter. Here it comes, and Franco grounds one for a 4th time to second base. Reyes throws to first, and that'll end the inning. I don't think I've ever seen that where one batter is retired by the same player 4 times in a single game, but a foursome of 4-3 putouts off the bat of Franco. Revolution get back in the game, though. They get 3 runs on 4 hits here in the 8th. No errors. They leave a runner on base. To the 9th inning we go here at PeoplesBank Park. It's now an 8-5 lead for Long Island.
Hey fans, this is catcher Alex Berg, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't Get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Ninth inning coming up here at PeoplesBank Park. Revolution have gotten this to a ball game. It is an 8-5 lead for Long Island in a game they once led 8-0. Tyler Levine with 7 spectacular innings tonight, but Matt Larkin struggled coming in to pitch on his normal throw day in between starts. The Ducks bullpen has been taxed to the point they needed to do that. And both Larkins and Baez knew that. Larkins just struggled to get some outs after getting 2 strikes. And surrendered an RBI double to Michael Burgess and a 2-run single to Luis Allen. Chase Hutchinson, who retired the first 3 batters in the Ducks order on groundouts, the second in the 8th, stays in for the 9th. First pitch on the way here to Mark Krause, and he deals a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So a chance for the Ducks to try and get some runs back and widen the gap a bit before the bottom of the 9th. Krause tonight, an RBI single, a walk, and a run scored in 4 trips to the plate. The 0-1, Krause takes down and away. That'll even the count at 1-1. Fly out to left as well for Krause, and a strikeout looking in the 6th. A pitch he thought was too far inside. 1-1. Now that's in for a strike, knee high, and it's 1-2. After that 4-run 4th for the Ducks where they batted around, Long Island has only put 2 base runners on. That was in the 7th when Puckett and Reyes hit back-to-back singles, but were both stranded on base. So York's bullpen has done a very nice job tonight. The 1-2, and Krause grounds this one foul along the first base line. Steve Janis started and did not have his best stuff. He allowed 8 runs on 11 hits in 3 1/3 innings. Since that point, 4 2/3 scoreless innings out of the York bullpen, just 2 hits allowed, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. And they're doing everything in their power to give the Revolution a chance to come back and win this game. The question is that 8-run advantage that Long Island had earlier too much for York to overcome, or will they have a chance to come back? 1-2 the count. Hutchinson kicks and fires, and Mark Krause takes high and inside, almost caught him on that right shoulder, came up close, but he was able to back out of the way of it. Now the count 2-2. Again, Tyler Wilson, was warming up in between innings, or in that bottom of the 8th, but now has stopped throwing for the moment. He's going to wait until there's an out or two before he gets back and loose again. Here's the 2-2, and Krause takes a breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 3. So Krause goes down looking for the 2nd time tonight. That's the 10th strikeout for the Revolution. And 1 away here in the top half of the 9th inning. That'll pass the baton along to the designated hitter Nolan Reimold, who has had a pretty strong night at the plate. 2 hits and 3 at-bats, 2 RBIs and a run scored. First pitch swinging, he grounds one past the mound towards second. Charging in on it, Franco, and his throw to first in time for out number 2. So Chase Hutchinson has induced 4 groundouts and 5 batters to the second baseman, Franco. And with 2 away, that is going to leave it up to the third baseman, Cody Puckett. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th inning, the Revolution will have the bottom 3 in their order due up. Pounds, Dent, and Witherspoon, all 3 right-handers. Presumably against Tyler Wilson, who again has gotten back up and loose in the bullpen. First pitch here, and Puckett swings. It's a high drive in the air to left center. It's hit pretty well, but it's not going to leave the yard. Travis Witherspoon is there to make the catch. If the wind was blowing out like it had been the rest of this series, maybe, but not here. Back-to-back scoreless innings and perfect innings out of the bullpen for Chase Hutchinson. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Ducks will try and complete the sweep. They lead it 8-5.
Hey fans, this is pitcher David Artsma, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. To the bottom of the ninth we go here in this day-night doubleheader. The Long Island Ducks and the York Revolution. Where the Ducks in front 8-5. Tyler Wilson is on, and he will try and nail down the save. Again, the Ducks limited with their relief corps in this game. But Tyler Wilson with 7 terrific innings tonight, allowing just 2 runs. Matt Larkins with a hiccup in the 8th as he allowed 3. Now it sets up a save situation for Tyler Wilson, who will come on and pitch in the 9th. They'll be facing the third baseman, Brian Pounds, the shortstop, Ryan Dent, and the center fielder, Travis Witherspoon. 7, 8, and 9 in the order are due up for the Revs, who are trying to salvage the finale of this series. They lost here again on a Monday night 8-7 in a wild seesaw affair where both teams lost 2 leads in the game. And the Ducks took the lead in the 8th for good and went on to win 8-7. Yesterday, again, the Ducks scoring early and often. They win at 8-2. A terrific start by Rafael Perez, who threw 7 innings of 2-run ball. Now here today in game 1, Dennis O'Grady in the spot start, 5 innings of 2-run ball, 4 scoreless innings out of the bullpen for Long Island. They allowed just 1 hit and struck out 6 in a 7-2 victory. And again, the Ducks scored early and often there. And here in this game, the Ducks with 3 in the first, 1 in the third, 4 in the fourth to take an 8-0 lead. The Revs have clawed back to within 3 on a run in the fourth, a run in the 5th, and 3 in the 8th. We are ready to go here in the bottom of the 9th as Tyler Wilson will face Brian Pounds to begin things. Pounds responsible for 1 of the runs that York has scored tonight, his solo home run leading off the 5th inning, his first of the season. So Wilson looks in for the sign and comes set. First pitch on the way to Pounds, and he will take a fastball over the outside corner for strike 1 from Wilson. Aside from the homer, Pounds has struck out looking and popped to first. Wilson gets the sign from Blanco. And the 0-1. Pounds a swing and a miss. Another fastball from Wilson at 89, and Pounds in an 0-2 hole. Ducks are out hitting the Revolution 13-8 in this one. Wilson is ready, working out of the stretch. 0-2 to Pounds. And that's on the outside corner, strike 3 called. Pounds did not like the call. He's letting Ian Kelly know it. But Tyler Wilson's got his first strikeout, the 7th for Ducks pitching. And there is out number 1 here in the bottom of the 9th. Tyler Wilson, this is his 7th appearance of the year. He's gotten off to a little bit of a rocky start. 0-1 record, 8.31 ERA. At 4 1/3 innings, has allowed 4 runs on 5 hits, 6 walks to 2 strikeouts. But as 1 out here and the base is empty, here's Ryan Dent, the shortstop, who was 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch to him, and that fastball hits the outside corner for strike 1. Dent was 1 for 4 in game 1 of the doubleheader, and tonight has flown out to right, grounded to third, and flown to center. Wilson comes set. Is 0-1, and Dent a swing and a miss. Cut through a hard fastball over the outer half of the plate, and Wilson quickly ahead at 0-2. That's what Billy Horn said is the key for Wilson throwing strikes. He's had too many instances where he's allowed a few too many walks, so he's got to get back to throwing strikes to rekindle his form. 0-2, and Dent takes a breaking ball outside, a slider that time from the right-hander. Horn knows Wilson well. They spent the past 2 seasons with the Ottawa champions together. Horn, the pitching coach, Wilson, a relief pitcher. He was the closer last year. 1-2. On the outside corner, strike 3 called. Another fastball from Wilson. Back-to-back strikeouts looking for the right-hander. Now the Ducks 1 out away from completing this 4-game sweep.
Your center fielder, number 1, Travis Witherspoon.
So here is Travis Witherspoon, to the plate, who got the rally started in the 8th with a single to center leading off the inning against Matt Larkins. Before that had grounded out twice. Tyler Wilson gets the sign from Dominic Blanco, the first pitch. And Witherspoon hits a ground ball to third. Backhanded along the line by Cody Puckett. He throws across the diamond in time for the out. This ball game is over. The Long Island Ducks take it 8-5 over the York Revolution, and they complete the sweep of this day-night doubleheader and a sweep of this 4-game series in York. Just a marvelous performance from top to bottom throughout this series. The Long Island Ducks offensively brilliant. They scored at least 7 runs in all 3 games of the series, 3 times scoring 8. The pitching staff did a marvelous job over these final 3 games in the series, especially the starting pitchers, O'Grady and Levine, today, Rafael Perez yesterday. The Ducks are heading back home with 4 more wins in the bag as they complete this 4-game sweep of the York Revolution. Don't go anywhere. The post-game show is going to be coming up next. We will recap this game and hand out the Player of the Game award. Tyler Wilson earns his first save of the season. The Ducks earn their 4th straight win as they sweep aside the Revolution.
Hey fan, this is a pitcher Amali Diaz, and you listen to the Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
After dropping 2 of their first 3 series of the season, splitting the first one on the year, the Ducks come here to York, Pennsylvania, a place that at times has given them fits. And boy, did they perform well. A 4-game sweep of the York Revolution. They take all 4 and score 7 runs or more in all 4. They score 8 in 3 of them. They had double-digit hits in all 4 games. The offense in a big way. The starting pitching over these past 3 games has been absolutely brilliant as well. Now the Ducks will be heading home 2 games above 500 for the first time this year at 8-6. They have a 7-4 road record on the season. And what more can you be happy with if you are a Ducks fan or if your manager Kevin Byes? This team did everything and more that they needed to do in this 4-game set to make a statement that they are here and they are ready to play in 2017. Let's recap this night game of the day-night doubleheader. Again, the Ducks won 7-2 earlier today. And in the night game, the Ducks got off to a great start in the first inning against Steve Janis, who was making his 3rd start of the season for the Revolution. With 1 out in the inning, Delta Cleary Jr. drew a walk. He would steal second base. And then Angelo Sanko who had 3 hits, a homer, and 2 RBIs in the first game, picks up another RBI here in Game 2 with an RBI single to center. That gave the Ducks a 1-0 lead, and the inning would continue after that as Mark Krause flied to left for the second out, but Nolan Reimold would follow that up by crushing a 2-run home run over the left center field wall into the playground for Reimold, his first home run as a member of the Ducks, and Long Island at that point had a 3-0 lead. Tyler Levine came out through back-to-back scoreless innings in the first and the second, 6 up, 6 down. In the third, the Ducks would give him another run of support, as with the bases empty and 2 out, Mark Krause would draw a walk, Nolan Reimold would double to right, and Cody Puckett would then beat out an infield single to short for another RBI. His 6th of the year gave the Ducks a 4-0 lead, and then the big inning was in the 4th. After another 1-2-3 from Tyler Wilson, the Ducks batted around in the 4th inning to knock Janis out of the ball game. Alfonso and Blanco with back-to-back singles to open the inning, and after a strikeout from Lantini, Delta Cleary Jr. with a base hit to right field to bring in Alfonso. That made it a 5-0 game. Angelo Sanco followed with a base hit to right to make it 6-0. And then Mark Krause with an RBI single. 3 straight RBI singles to right field for Cleary Jr., Sanco, and Krause. And it was 7-0 at that point. That spelled the end for Janis, who had gotten hit on the foot on the comebacker by Alfonso to begin the inning. Clearly it seemed to affect him. In came Joe Van Meter. He would walk Nolan Reimold and allow a sacrifice fly to Cody Puckett. But after that point, the Ducks managed just 2 hits the rest of the way. The York bullpen did a terrific job tonight with 5 2/3 innings of scoreless baseball. They allowed just 2 hits and a walk while striking out a total of 6 batters, but it would not be enough. York tried to come back from this 8-0 deficit, and they did an admirable job in doing so. In the 4th inning, with 1 out after Tyler Levine had retired the first 10 batters of the game, he allowed an infield single to Jose Constanza, and after a flyout, allowed back-to-back singles to Michael Burgess and Luis Allen, the latter of which scored Constanza to make it an 8-1 game. In the 5th, the leadoff solo home run left by Brian Pounds, and that cut it to 8-2. But Tyler Wilson settled down after that. He would retire the next 5 hitters in order, allowed a walk, and then retired 4 in a row. So 9 of the final 10 hitters that Tyler Levine faced, he retired, and allowed just 4 hits and a walk over 7 innings of 2-run balls, striking out 5. In the 8th inning, Matt Larkins came on again. It was a throw day for him in between starts, so Kevin Byes elected to use him in the game since he was limited in the relief pitchers he had. And Larkins had some trouble. He allowed back-to-back singles to Witherspoon and Mitchell to open the inning, but got a fielder's choice ground out and a strikeout to get to 2 outs in the inning. He got 2 strikes quickly on Michael Burgess, allowed an RBI double off the arch nemesis in left to make it 8-3, and then got to 2 strikes again on Luis Allen before allowing a 2-run single to left that made it 8-5. And all of a sudden, the Revolution had the tying run on deck, but Angel Franco grounded out to second base to end that threat. And then in the bottom of the 9th, Tyler Wilson came on and retired the side in order 1-2-3, 2 strikeouts looking at a ground out to third base. And the Ducks win this one 8-5 over the Revolution to complete a sweep of this day-night doubleheader and a sweep of the 4-game series here at PeoplesBank Park. Final totals from tonight's game for the Ducks: 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. And they left a total of 7 men on base. For the Revolution, 5 runs on 8 hits and no errors. They left 4. Tyler Levine gets the win to improve to 1-0 on the year. More on him in a moment. The losing pitcher, Steve Janis, who allowed 8 runs on 11 hits and 2 walks in 3 1/3 innings with 4 strikeouts. He falls to 1-2. Tyler Wilson collects his first save of the season. Game took a total of 2 hours and 51 minutes, the shortest of the 4 games here. 4,835, the largest of the 4 crowds here in York during this series. As for tonight's player of the game offensively, there were a lot of good candidates again. Cody Puckett, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Reimold, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, including his first Ducks home run. 2 more hits, 2 more RBIs, and 2 more runs for Angelo Sanco. But it's got to go to Tyler Levine. It cannot go to anybody else. The East Meadow native in his first start, second appearance as a member of the Ducks, pitching for his hometown team, knowing that the bullpen had been taxed and he needed to give the Ducks some length, but again had only thrown 1 inning this year. And he goes 7 innings for the Ducks tonight, allowed just 4 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, walked 1, struck out 5. Of the 4 hits, only 3 left the infield, and he threw 84 pitches, 55 of them for strikes. A marvelous job from the right-hander, and Tyler Levine is tonight's player of the game for the Ducks. Take one more break. When we come back to the out-of-town scoreboard, and then we will wrap things up from York, Pennsylvania, where the Ducks sweep aside the Revolution thanks to their 8-5 win in the nightcap of this doubleheader.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tyler Wilson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Back here one final time at PeoplesBank Park. Long Island Ducks win it today 7-2. 7-2 was the win in Game 1 of the doubleheader. They take the nightcap of the doubleheader 8-5 to complete a sweep of the Twin Bill and a sweep of this 4-game set. Let's take one final look at the out-of-town scoreboard before we head out the door. Earlier today, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs fall to the Sugarland Skeeters at home by a count of 12-11. Gleason, the win for Sugarland, improved to 1-0. Mish, the loser for Southern Maryland, fell to 0-2. And Haynes picked up his first save of the year. Lots of home runs for the Skeeters. Prince had one, Scott had one, Miller had one, and Barfield had two. For the Blue Crabs, Brown and Wiggins each went deep. Teams combined for 27 hits, but it was the Skeeters who win it 12-11. Patriots also complete a sweep today. They win it 5-1 up in New Britain, Connecticut over the Bees. But with the Ducks win here in the nightcap, Long Island closes to within a game and a half of first place in the Liberty Division standings. Mitch Atkins, the winner, improved to 2-1. Brandon Fry, the loser, fell to 0-1. And no home runs in the game. 3 RBIs leading the way for Somerset from Olmo Rosario. Tonight, the Barnstormers hosted the Bluefish, and it was the Barnstormers winning 5-2 over Bridgeport. So the Ducks now want to tie with the Bluefish for first place in the for second place, in the Liberty Division standings. Winning pitcher was Hall, who improved to 1-1. Former Duck DeGiulio gets the loser for Bridgeport. He falls to 0-2. Carter, his first save of the year for Lancaster. There were home runs from Gindel, Hobson, and Galen, all on the Barnstormers' side. And Lancaster leading the way with a 5-2 win. Hobson driving in 3. That's Casey Hobson, the son of former manager Butch Hobson. On the Major League scoreboard, Yankees and the Blue Jays at Yankees Stadium. That game is currently still going on. They are playing in the bottom half of the 6th inning with the Yankees trailing by a count of 6-5. CC Sabathia has started. He's given way now to Tyler Clippard. Marcus Stroman starter for the Blue Jays, and now it is Joe Biagini who is pitching. Steve Pearce, his 3rd home run of the season for Toronto. Matt Holliday is 5th of the season and 300th of his career, and Aaron Judge yet again a home run, his 13th of the young season. Mets and the Braves down in Atlanta, and the Mets leading a slugfest right now 9-5 as they play in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Jacob deGrom started for the Mets. He's still in. Bartolo Colon started for the Braves. He has since given way to Josh Colmenter. No home runs in the game for either side, but Jose Reyes, Rene Rivera, Jacob deGrom each have 2 RBIs to lead the way for the Mets. And meanwhile, Emilio Bonifacio has 2 RBIs, as does Jace Peterson for the Braves. Major League Soccer action in Kansas City. Red Bulls and Sporting KC are tied scoreless at halftime. NHL playoff action in Pittsburgh. Penguins and the Capitals. Penguins have a 3-2 lead on goals from Gensel, Hornquist, and Schultz. Capitals from Kuznetsov and Schmidt. Penguins trying to take a 3-1 lead in that series. They're in the 3rd period. And the Ducks and the Oilers will get underway at 10:15. And in NBA playoff action, it was the Cavaliers taking a 2-0 lead over the Raptors with a 125-103 win. And just about to get underway, the Spurs hosting the Rockets, with Houston leading that series 1-0. So that does it for the out-of-town scoreboard. The Ducks will enjoy a well-deserved day off tomorrow following this sweep of the Revolution. They will return to Bethpage Ballpark and open up a 6-game homestand. It starts with 3 this weekend against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Friday night at 6:35, Saturday at 6:35, and Sunday afternoon at 1:35. Then they'll see the same Revolution in town for a 3-game set Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Tim Melville will make the start for the Ducks on Friday night. Melville has made 2 starts this year, 0-1 with an ERA of 4. Pitched pretty well his last time out at Bethpage Ballpark. And on the other side, for the Blue Crabs, right-hander Brian Grenning will make the start for Southern Maryland. Ducks have already seen him once this year. He pitched the finale of that series in Southern Maryland to begin the season, Game 2 of the doubleheader. And Grenning ended up pitching 6 innings of 2-run ball, allowing 7 hits and a walk while striking out 1. Ducks, though, had the last laugh as they came back to win that game by a count of 3-2. That's going to do it for us tonight and for this 4-game series here in York, Pennsylvania. Again, the final score tonight, it was an 8-5 Ducks win, and coupled with a 7-2 win earlier today, they complete a sweep of this day-night doubleheader. Bundle that up with the 8-2 win yesterday and the 8-7 win on Monday, and it's a 4-game sweep for Long Island. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast, which will be on a Friday night when the Ducks return home and open up a 3-game series with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Pregame show will begin at 6:20, and the first pitch is at 6:35. You can follow all the action right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. My name is Michael Pollack. Thank you so much for spending your Wednesday with me. I hope you enjoyed both broadcasts today and both Ducks wins. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night. We'll do it all over again on Friday evening at Bethpage Ballpark. Good night and so long from South Central PA.